Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Snooze. No Snooze. Yes, sir. Hey, we are back in here for another week of movies, music, news, worldwide, everywhere. We're here to talk about it all, give y'all updates on everything that's happening in the world that you live in, the world that we all share. Making sure everybody is up to date, up to speed, and informed. And I'm your host. I'm 1/4 of this conglomerate. I go by the name of Dezo the Introvert. I'm a local artist here in Atlanta, and I'm here to break down everything that's going on in movies, music, and sports, man. We got a lot of things to talk about today. Obviously, y'all see the main topic that we got to get into is this tragic, man. It's a tragic event that happened down in New Orleans. But I also want to give y'all some updates on basically the box office for this weekend. If you plan on going out this weekend and seeing some movies, giving y'all the breakdown on some of the movies that's coming out this weekend. Also, we got in sports, we're going to talk about Jaden Ivey and his season-ending injury that he had, and we're also going to talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder and their franchise leading 13-game winning streak that they're on right now, the largest one in franchise history. We're also going to be breaking down in music. Joey Badass came out with a new track called "The Ruler's Back," his first track in a while. So we're gonna break that down, and also Lil Baby came out with an album last night called "Wham," which features Young Thug, Travis Scott, feature Rilo, 21 Savage, Rod Wave, Glorilla, the whole nine, man. We gonna get into that one as well. See if whether or not if Lil Baby is back on track, or if he's still just showing wasted potential, man. But yeah. Other than that, we are going to have us a great show. Big Fan Breezy, I see you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Salute, big fan. Always great to have my boy Breezy pull up, show some love and support. Let's do our due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this weather, man. Let's get into this weather report. We're gonna have let's see what we want to do today, man. Let's see what we want to do today. Let's start with Chicago. We gonna switch it up. We gonna just go willy-nilly, man. We gonna freestyle it. Chicago. If you're in Chicago, today is gonna be a low of 14, high 26, low of 9, and a high of 23 for Saturday. Low of 12, high of 27 for Sunday, and cloudy. And then it's gonna snow on Monday, so it's not looking great. Low of 20, high of 30 for Monday as well, with partially scattered snowstorms. For Houston, it's gonna be a high 68, low of 56 for today. And then for your weekend report, it's gonna be a high 72, low of 56. And then for Sunday, it's gonna be a high 75, low of 40, and raining throughout the day for Sunday. If you live in Atlanta, it's going to be a high 53, low of 33 today, a high 47, low of 27 for Saturday, and then a high of 49, low of 32 for Sunday, partly showers. And then last but not least, if you live in Los Angeles, today it's going to be high 66, low of 49, partly cloudy. Saturday, it's going to be a high 63, low of 47, partly cloudy. And then for Sunday, ending off your weekend, it's going to be a high 72, low of 45. It's going to be sunny all day on Sunday. So that is your weekend breakdown. Just make sure you guys, stay up to date with your weather. don't want to be outside and all of a sudden you get rained on and you were not prepared. Can't say we didn't warn you. You know what I'm saying? Can't say we didn't warn you. Let's see. What do we want to get into first, man? What do you want to get to first? Hey, Leaf, if you want to come up, feel free, man. I'm gonna send out the link for you if you want to speak on this event that happened over the week. I believe either Wednesday. I believe it happened Wednesday. For New Year's. I think it was a New Year's party in New Orleans that was going down. And yeah, man, it was a tragic event that happened over the weekend. We're gonna start off with something a little bit lighter though, just to ease our way into. We don't want to be too heavy handed to start the day off, but at some point we're gonna get into that. If you are going out this weekend and you want to have some fun, maybe catch a movie, but you don't know what movies are out right now, let me give y'all a little quick breakdown. For the third week in a row, we got the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Mufasa battling it out for the top spot. These movies came out on the same weekend, and I've been fighting for the past 3 weeks to see who will be who will be number one at the box office for the last 3 weeks. So, whichever one of those movies you feel like you're more into, Sonic the Hedgehog is on its third movie, with Sonic and Tails and Knuckles all teaming up to fight Shadow, I believe. And that's if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I played the heck out of the Sonic games when I was younger, so I haven't seen any of the movies though, which hey. But if you are into the Lion King, and seeing how Mufasa became the Lion King, you can also check out Mufasa. It's in theaters right now. We got a new horror movie out called Nosferatu. Nosferatu is a movie by Robert Eggers. And I believe they're trying to launch Universal is trying to launch their classic monster reimaginings right now, with the Wolfman on the way as well. This just plays into that. So we'll see. We'll see what they do with that, man. We got my boy Context coming into the building. Context, my boy.
What's the word?
How you feeling,
Top of the top, man. What's going on, man? Top of the top, top of the top. Y'all know the vibes.
Yes,
Tap
sir, yes,
into the no snooze board. I tapped into the no snooze button show powered by the people for the people, man. I definitely hit the snooze button like a bozo. But we are in the building, man. We are in the building. Hey, great minds think alike, man. Great minds think alike. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So I don't feel so bad. All right, bet. We all
Yeah, hey, you shouldn't
right
feel bad at all.
Right on
You
time.
shouldn't feel bad at all.
Right on time.
You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't feel bad at all.
Salute. For sure.
Shoot, Context, man. How was your week, man? How was your week?
Man, listen, happy New Year's to everybody. You know what I mean? We into
Yes, sir.
We in 2025. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am fully recovered. Between my birthday, Christmas, like all the holidays and shit like that, my liver is finally back intact, bro. I don't have to spend 10K on a new liver. So it's up. But yeah, man, it was cool. It was good. I mean, there was a couple of like nonsense that happened, you know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna go to 2025 with some positivity, but
yeah,
shit's the shits. But we gonna get into it. Yeah, we gonna get into it.
Ox, man, how you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good. What's up with y'all?
Good.
It's a nasty world out here, man. It's a nasty world. It's a very nasty world.
Oh man, Leaf all bundled up. What's the temperature like in New York?
Nah, it's brick outside.
It's 30 something. It feel like it's about 23, but I gotta get in the van. Hopefully they got a damn route for me today. If they don't, I'm gonna be home by 3 anyway. So, but happy New Year to y'all. Happy New Year, Bobby.
What's
Happy
up?
New
Happy
Year.
New Year, fam.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Tex, man. Glad to know you back in good health, man.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. It was almost over for my liver, my boy. I'm not gonna hold you, but we alive, man. We alive. Okay. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. All right. So you know how they have the science and they tell you like, yo, don't do this, don't mix this with this and that. Who really listens to that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I
there's a
know I
reason why.
don't.
Yeah, you know
There's
what
a
I'm saying?
lot of
Like,
people
come
that don't,
on,
bro.
bro.
I
Right,
mean,
right.
it's yeah, like cause just like little history, man. Family members. I had uncles, man, dealt with that, man. Yeah, that liver shit ain't nothing to play with. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
definitely ain't.
So
Nah, for sure.
cause they didn't had liver failure. I had an uncle, rest in peace. He had kidney failure, like in the house in front of me, like literally, like so. I already know what that's about, man. So glad to
Drink
hear you in good
responsibly, guys.
health.
Drink responsibly.
I stopped drinking, bro, like cause I'm like one, I drive all the damn time, and two, I can't be around nothing, bro. Like anytime I was around drinking, bro, you already know I'm known to max out without drinking, bro. So I don't need to be drinking anyway.
Yo, the last thing
So
we need is a leaf on drunk, bro. That's the last thing we need.
exactly, bro. Cause I maxed out on the club, niggas Bobby size, bro. Like so, I don't need to be doing that shit at all. That's just death defiant, bro. Like for real, for real. But definitely glad to hear y'all. You in good health, man. For sure, man. But
Basically, what Leaf is saying is he had to stop drinking because he kept getting beat up by big niggas.
the crazy thing is, I never got beat up by a big nigga, bro. Like they niggas just always grab me, and then the fight would be over.
that's the end of the party. The
Like
grabbing, that's when they get
they just grab me. Yeah, they just grab me on some one hand shit, and the fight will be over. Cause you already know
come here. Come here.
I'm like a foot shorter than these niggas, bro, and I'm dead trying to swing, give this nigga a Ryu uppercut, bro. I gave him one, he ain't feel that shit at all. Like,
I hate that. Say, yeah, hold on. Watch out, little
cause
brother.
I'm like, I remember punching this nigga in the face like 5 times. I'm like, he ain't dropped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
man.
just to get
He
to it a
ain't
little
dropped
bit,
his
y'all.
grade.
I seen your man cut his dress. I was like, yo, oh, he didn't. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he had to do what he had to do. But
Yeah, man.
but yeah, though, to just just to get to it, because I do want to speak about it. We all know about the tragedy that happened in New Orleans, and it was it was a terrible thing, obviously. I kind of want to just talk about that situation.
All right, so before we get into that, let me
I definitely want to get those victims, you know what I'm saying, they're just due.
for sure.
What you had, Tex?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was gonna just say before that I was gonna get into some financials real quick, and then we'll get into the shits. Real quick. So gold went back up. It went back up about $35, so it's at $2,653. So it's up $35 from the last time that we spoke. It is down $8 from last week, but it is up in general. Also silver is up 37 cents, is at $28.78, up 6 cents from last week and up 37 cents from the last time that we spoke. Copper went down, is at down 19 cents, is at 413. Platinum stayed relatively the same from the last time that we spoke, but it went up $15 from last week. So it went down last week and then it went up. But it stayed 958 from the last time that we spoke. Lithium, it went up 49 cents last week, but it went down altogether. So it went from 497 to $4.06. Real quick, there is a dope stock that's at under $20 right now. And it's in regards to, it's called Energy Transfer. The yield that it gets is about 13. In the dividends, it gets about 13%. And it's been rocking for about a good 1 year and a half. But you could like get up on it. It's under $20 per stock. So look into that. It's called the ticker is ET. And it's Energy Transfer. Real quick, let me just tell you guys the movers and shakers real quick in the stock market, and then we get to the shits, man. Real quick. The SP 500 went up about 36 points. The Dow Jones went up about 153 points. And the NASDAQ went up about 181 points, which is like about 0.94%. In terms of the gainers, Oklo is doing well. Actually, I got some stock in that. It went up about 2 points, 11%. Rocket Lab, and two aviation companies, Archer and Joby, and then automotive company Rivian is the top leader. Top losers are Electric, Pony AI, and a computing group called Rigetti, and X went down actually. X actually went down. I'm not too sure if something popped off on X. I don't know if Ox has been bugging the fuck out on X because obviously Ox found Twitter and lost his mind. This nigga is bugging out.
They're on my line right now on Twitter.
He damn sure did, bro. I don't know what happened in the last couple of weeks, bro. But keep Bobby away from them type of situations.
Nah, they need
told Ox that Twitter is a different animal, you know. But he tough. He be all right. He tough.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the truth to you. I'll be telling the truth on here. These niggas can't handle it.
Real quick, Ox, before we get to the seriousness of it. Yo, I missed because I was in and out. I got actually and shout out to Thing. I didn't realize that you was online. Your notification didn't pop up for the graveyard shift. I saw the title this morning. I'm like, yo, what? How did I miss this? For the Crybaby Jimmy. So real quick, before you get into that, I chopped it up with shout out to Lamar and shit. FYF, we were chopping it up with Gilbert Arenas. That was a dope thing. And we were just talking about like just comparisons and like footwork and mad good hoop talk and shit like that. So now, and then I see you drop a thing about hoops. Yo, Ox, talk to me. What happened? Why are you wilding on Jimmy Butler? Real quick, just a little synopsis of
why is Jimmy Butler acting like a crybaby bitch? That's the real question. I'm not wilding on Jimmy Butler. I'm just telling the truth. I mean, somebody got to do it.
I agree with you.
I mean, listen, I said after the finals that he was turning into Joanna Man, bro. Like,
my thing for real, just to answer your question and just to move on, because you know I really want to get into this.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler has no reason to be crying the way he's crying. They need to get him out of Tyler Hero's way. They need to get him out of Bam. They need to get him out of Bam Adebayo's way. Right. And they just need to let it go. And that's the same. The same thing I said about De'Aaron Fox the other night. You know what I'm saying? We don't got like nobody got time for these prima donnas. Like if you don't want to be here, nigga, get the hell up out of here then. Victim of your own success. Jimmy Butler is making about $50 million. He's not leading in any statistical categories. He's played 21 games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Playing mid, extra mid.
If you want to do all that, I need you to step.
He ain't even top 5 or top 10 in no statistical categories. That's crazy, bro.
I'm talking about specifically on his own team. He's not leading in any statistical category.
Nothing. That's crazy. Like on his own team.
Tyler Hero is averaging more points, more assists, and point in the same amount of rebounds. So. Jimmy Butler is not the defensive stopper he once was. Right. He needs to take his talents to the Warriors and just call it a day.
Send his ass to Golden State. I don't know why the Warriors go.
Yeah, I don't know why the Warriors.
I think that's the only place he can go realistically and still, compete for a championship.
I mean, sure, Draymond to knock his ass out, bro. He starts some shit over there, bro. For real.
Draymond, that's one thing. That's one thing I don't think Draymond gonna play with like that. But
I don't think Draymond gonna play with him either. But at the same,
we need the video footage for that one. The Jordan Poole one, we knew that was gonna be a landslide. Draymond is a gorilla, but I'm here for the Jimmy. I'm here for that altercation.
I'm definitely here for that altercation. I want to see who really don't give a fuck, man, and really means it, bro. Like that's what I really want to see.
Who's really gonna crash out?
I think that go for both of them niggas. I don't think either one of them really give too much of fucks, and that's why That's one thing about it though. Y'all know how that go when it's the two bullies on the block and them niggas is down the street looking at each other like
Right.
And ain't none of them niggas, and ain't none of them niggas, and ain't none of them niggas gonna take, yeah, and ain't neither one of them niggas gonna take a step off the porch, bro. Like I'm waiting for one of them. I'm just waiting for some shit to go left, bro. I need that altercation to happen. Show me how phony or how real both of y'all is, bro.
When you're not a pack animal, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're a cougar, when you're a jaguar, a leopard, you know what I'm saying? One of them type animals, even a tiger. You know what I'm saying? When you're not a pack animal, you gotta watch what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because one serious injury, that's your life. You done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts.
That's like a great
That's a good analogy.
Jimmy Butler. That's actually a great analogy for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let me get into this because we all know how things went down the other night. They're still doing like, you know, they're still updating the situation. Like it says here that they're still doing some autopsies before they reveal the identity of everybody that was whose life was lost the other night in New Orleans. But they have released the identity of about 10 of the people, and they say at least 15 people lost their lives and at least 30 were injured. I also want to go ahead and just run down this list. To start off with, we got a young kid by the name of Kareem Badawi, who was 18. He was home in Baton Rouge, Louisiana for the holidays. He had just completed his first semester at the University of Alabama. And, you know, he was just home for the holidays, y'all. Hanging out in New Orleans, having some fun. Martin Tiger Beck was 27. He was a graduate of the University of Princeton University. I'm not going to read the whole paragraphs. They got about 3-4 paragraphs of these for everybody. Reggie Hunter was 37. He was also from Baton Rouge, a father, son, obviously a loving brother. Nakira Cheyenne Dedo was 18, and she just graduated high school.
Sheesh.
Beautiful young lady. Matthew Tenedorio, who was 25. They say he'll be remembered as someone who was a laid-back spirit and brought joy to those around him. Some of his cousins tapped in and, you know, had some really good things to say about him. Hubert Guthrow was 21. It was a young fella from the New Orleans area. Nicole Perez, 27. She was a single mother who was just, you know, hanging out for the New Year's, just enjoying herself. Another beautiful young lady. Single mother. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so now, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can imagine, like, the kid. I mean, hopefully they have, like, you know, relatives and, you know, she has like a support group. So that way, you know, the children don't end up going into the system and, like, you know, I mean, I'm not confident in the system, unfortunately, when it comes to childcare, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, we can only pray for the best for her children, you know.
Right. Praise up for sure.
Drew Dolphin was 26 years old, of Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah. Billy D'Amelio.
A lot of people from Alabama, bro. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy D'Amelio. He said he was his father spoke about him, said he was a good, humble kid, and he just loved life. And then we also, to wrap up the 10 people that they did release the information on, wrap up with Terrence Kennedy, who was 63 years old. And apparently his wife and children, they were looking for him after the situation happened. They couldn't get in touch with him, and then they went and identified his remains the next day. He was 63. So, man, rest in peace to everybody that did lose their lives. These are the 10 people that they have already released the identity of. And they haven't, like I said, they said they were going to do all the autopsies and release the rest of the people that tragically lost their lives in such a terrible situation. Yeah, man, you know, that's just, it's unfortunate that that's a part of life, that we got to deal with crazy people that want to hurt people. You know what I mean? I also have the article about the suspect that took this, and we'll get into that in a moment. Don't want to make this about him as much as it is about just the victims and whatnot.
Right. I mean, even with that, I mean, just in general, like, you know, you're watching it throughout the year. I don't know if about y'all, but like you've seen that, like a lot of like going out events and stuff like that, like just going to the club scene. Like obviously there's still a quote unquote club scene, but it's not the same no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like people are left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like going to, I need to go to the spot, like especially with New Year's, like New Year's Eve and stuff like that. There was a lot of people where they were saying like, I was like, yo, what y'all about to do, blah blah, or like saying like, yo, y'all should come out to this, and like, yo, I'm not doing that. Like I'm not going outside. You know what I'm saying? Like people are, one, they don't want to be around big environment, big crowds and stuff like that. But my question is like, moving forward, like how do cities that have outside attractions, how do they handle like things moving forward? Like, do you think that this is going to end up like having a snowball effect in terms of like, you know, safety precautions on a statewide level? You know what I mean? Like state sanctioned safety things. You get what I mean? Where they're gonna be
I mean,
a little
like,
bit
what you
more.
think they're gonna have to like put like barriers up and things like that, like those
No,
concrete
like
blocks and shit like that?
yeah, I
Or
guess
what?
like more like for real, like concrete blocks, like, you know what I mean? Like I guess you know how they have like you know, barriers and what is it, metal spikes, or the thing, you know, in Fast and Furious when they put the joints to deter you from driving, that
Yeah.
pops your tires and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just certain things, like how, like if it is gonna have to be sanction like precautions, you know what I'm saying? Like in where the state are
Yeah.
gonna have to involve.
I hate to say it though, but I mean, we can't be afraid to continue to live life when things like this happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like how you said, some people are afraid to do this. I saw somebody talking about the other day, and it was a real political debate, of course. So they were going overboard, and they were just like, my kids are afraid to go to school because school shootings and all that. And it's just like, we gotta continue to live life. These things rarely happen. Although when something like this happens, it's an extreme tragedy. You know what I'm saying? And losing one life in a situation like this is too much. You know what I'm saying? Let alone at least 15. That's crazy. But we still can't be afraid to go outside. But I don't know. I'm not sure what they'll do. I'm not sure what they can do. I'm not sure what are the actual capabilities, because if you think about like Bourbon Street, going out and hanging out like that. Maybe a place like Bourbon Street, I could see it might be possible because it's always so active there. But if you were to do that in a place like, let's say if there's a strip down in LA or something, or in any other city where it's typically not busy like that, but on New Year's they're gonna have a bunch of people, is it feasible, you know what I'm saying, logistically, to just bring in hundreds of concrete blocks and, you know, metal spikes to deter people from coming down? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what if the city can even do that logistically. So I'm not sure.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think? Dezo, Leaf?
Real quick, I just wanted to say, growing up in Chicago, during the quote unquote Chirac era, we saw like a lot of tragic events happen when we were out there on the streets, and it kind of deterred kids from going outside. You know, a lot of kids were scared to go outside during that time because they didn't know if they would make it back home. You know, and whenever I see events like this happen, I'm always like, this is putting that same kind of paranoia into the people, just like in the U.S. in general. You know, some people, and this is why, you know, things like Twitch blow up. This is why things like Kick blow up, where you can have entertainment inside your house and not have to go outside. This is exactly why. This is why video games are so prevalent. because people don't like kids nowadays don't like going outside. Like they don't want to have to deal with even thinking about having to dodge a car that's coming full speed at you. You know, they don't want to have to deal with people who have assault rifles that could take your head off from a mile away. You know, they don't want to have to deal with none of that. They would rather just stay in the comfort of their home. And this is why things like that are things like this are so like tragic to me, because it's like it strips people of their innocence. It strips people of their joy of, you know, wanting to go outside and have that interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it strips people that, and I don't know. It's just sad, man. It's just super sad, tragic event, and I hope that the loved ones of these people are eventually going to be in higher spirits, you know, and remember these people for who they were and not how they went out. You know, it's sad to know that you can go to a New Year's Eve event and not make it back home. You know, it's a tragic way to bring in the new year.
Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Real quick, and salute to the fella that just came, that pulled up, easy and breezy. I'm gonna say this real quick, yo. I'm not gonna hold you. Like when I go up, like let's say, and I don't know what you guys believe in, but if I go up, son, I'm nice guy, yo, son. Can I get a redo, bro? Like, cause you see, like I was even trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son, let me rock. Like, let me get a redo at this, bro. Like, he just ran into me, bro. I'm like, yo, come on, son. Like, I need reincarnation, bro.
A redo is crazy.
Yeah, come on, son. Like, yo, come on, son. I need a redo, bro. Like, this is not my fault.
You said it. Bro, this ain't Call of Duty, nigga. You ain't respawning from this
I
shit.
need to respawn, bro. Come on, I need to respawn, bro.
Nah, you not. No, nah. And the thing about it is, you can't like the thing is. Remember how we used to always be in crowds, bro? Like when we coming home from school when we was kids and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember the like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, cause back in before Metro cards, they had tokens. And we was not allowed to get caught slipping back then, bro. Like because like you know. It'll be anybody could get you, bro. Down like Brooklyn was not a safe place downtown in any area, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like before the skyline came, bro. Like this was a very, very dark and dangerous place to live for anybody of all ages. So we used to always like your peoples will tell you, yo, street lights come on, be inside the house, or this come on, be inside the house, bro. Like listen. I done been to Brownsville, East New York, bro, almost all the time in the 90s, bro. And almost all the time something was going down, bro. Like, but never like in groups. We always felt safe when it was like a group of us, bro. Like all in one class, bro. We come home from school. Now it's to the point, bro, like the suspect don't give a shit no more. That's just more victims.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's realistically because now you can catch all of them in one goddamn crowd, bro. Like you just like, all right, whatever. It's a shame, bro. Like I mean, I can't really speak for New Orleans, man, but like prayers up to those to the people, those families that lost their lives, man. But you can't even run it through no more, bro. Like the indoor activities is starting to come up and up, man. When people that's in the house already hear about this shit and they don't already go out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But real quick,
yeah,
quick,
this is what keeps people homebodies, man. Hey,
but I was gonna say too, real quick. I think it adds even worse though. Like now you're creating more people that are gonna be reclusing to themselves, right? Being in their own little bubble, right? And I don't think that helps the social aspect of it. I think that actually adds to even more anxiety. People are gonna be even more angsty. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm in my own comfort of my own home, now when I do step out, I'm on. Don't get me wrong. I'm always on militant. I'm always like aware. But there's some people that they don't know how to regulate that, so they're very antsy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it creates even more thing because people aren't like socially being able to like, you know what I mean, like properly like have like proper social like social cues, like you know what I'm saying, like just certain things they're just missing out on because they're so like stuck in their own little world. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
I agree with you, Context. I really, you know what I'm saying, want to follow up on what Dezo said because it leads to what Context saying and Des was saying, like that's where the VR world get big too. Where you know what I'm saying, the VR world, they economically it'll help, but you know it's just like, quote unquote that's the bubble. you know, where people just get in their comfort zone and being in VR world or at home. And a lot of the things where you get to celebrate people, we miss out. What about? Could you imagine a world without a parade because they scared somebody like, you know what I'm saying, ruin the party? Like, you know what I mean? What that dude did was horrendous. That shit shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, looked at lightly. Now, I'm not saying that he should be punished in front of the whole town and like back in the old days. But at the
Well,
end of the day,
he's dead, Breezy. They shot
Yeah,
him.
he's
oh, he dead.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
But
So
I will
I
say this
mean,
though, Breezy, real quick. If he wasn't, he deserved capital punishment immediately off the rip. I don't need no, you know what I'm saying? And there's another
yeah,
story we're gonna talk about.
That's not the American way, Tex. You
Nah,
have
Ox. It should be. It should be because we tolerate too much nonsense. We
you can't do
tolerate
that,
too
Tex.
much, bro.
I don't want to go off. I don't want to go off into
I'm
a
a
yeah.
wild.
tangent.
All right. Ox. One day we're
That's
gonna
not
have a
Hold on.
conversation.
All right,
that's
hold on.
not the American. That's not the American
Let
justice
Breezy get it
system.
off.
Right.
Go ahead, Breezy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Breezy.
I definitely want to get the easy. And again, like I said, it's one of my favorite shows. Hit the like button, subscribe to this show, share this on Twitter or whatnot. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Big Ox and Dezo and everybody doing this. Again, man, that dude was, in my opinion, wicked. You know what I mean? But there always is a method to the madness. He died because of what he did, so we don't know the method to his madness. But there is always a method to the madness. Sometimes we get to know why, sometimes we don't. But in this situation, my heart really go out to the ones that was lost, that was just visiting home and type shit. Like, I'm just here for a good time, you know what I'm saying? Trying to bring in the new year, you know what I mean? So my pain is with them, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, man, go ahead, Easy. Go ahead, Easy.
Yo, first and foremost, yo, shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to NSB, man. The niggas is cooking up in here, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all got some content when we get off the fucking ball topics. But yo, man, listen. Talking about this situation right here, first and foremost, prayers out to all the families that lost loved ones. Send my condolences out there because you don't want to hear somebody that you love or you knew or something like that going away on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. You know what I'm saying? That's just not something you want to hear. I'm gonna keep it all the way of being with y'all. I can't tell you how many near-death experiences I had on New Year's Eve. Some of them give me PTSD to this day. It influences how I move on certain situations. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I understand when you say like, yo, certain situations, like, yo, it'll leave a lasting effect on you and you scarred and now you anti. I wouldn't say I'm anti, but now my eyes is wide open. So certain situations, I'll see that shit happening and I'm gonna take initiative. All right, it's either we out or I'm ending this whole shit right here, right now, my nigga. I ain't doing this shit again. You feel what I'm saying? So one,
Yeah.
it's very unfortunate to hear something like that happening. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I agree with Ox. Even though these bad situations happen, it can't make you be a recluse. I understand all this stuff that you have that could be like an inside life, but as you could see, having the inside life deters your vision of what the outside world really is.
Right. You gotta fight back. Gotta fight back.
So even though all these bad situations happen, you can't let it put you down. It's a very unfortunate situation that happened.
Right.
Yo, there was one time I was at a party. I'm leaving the party, and like, I mean, something like that. A similar situation happened like that on New Year's Day. Like, not to just break off the topic, but real quick, like I think 16 people got shot out of a club out in front of in New York in Queens. Like 16 people got hit. I was
Oh yeah,
at
see that?
Missouri.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was the other day, right?
Yeah, that was the other day.
2 days ago. Some shit.
I was damn near a part of a situation like that. I'm leaving the club and then all of a sudden some shots come out. Luckily, nothing hit me. I get to go home and just talk about it. Meanwhile, other people get hit. They have to go to the hospital. And they got to deal with that with the rest of their life.
Right. That shit
I'll
is
say this.
damn.
Even though it's supposed to be a festive day, New Year's Eve is not a safe day. Keep your eyes wide open, and not everything is safe.
Well, I mean, if I said, yo, I gotta disagree, man. I feel like every day is, obviously New Year's Eve, people are getting drunk, people are acting crazy, but we can't live we can't live in fear, like be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never safe out here. It's never safe. So you just be cautious. Be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Watch yourself. Protect yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I tell my kids every single day. Every single day. That's one thing I'm going to hear. Love yourself. Protect yourself at all times. Right. That's all you can do. You can protect yourself at all times, and that means every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean being scared to move around, being scared to go outside. And that's the reason I say to protect yourself at all times. Not because I want you to be in the house and scared. I'm telling you to protect yourself so that you can get outside and live your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so while what Easy's saying is true, don't think about it as like, oh, I'm gonna leave and something bad's gonna happen if I go outside on New Year's. Like, man, you know how much beautiful things you're gonna miss if you're afraid to go outside. And and sometimes that's the risk we gotta take, but move cautiously and try to go places where it's less likely to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I want to kind of just read up on the person that committed this act. So they're saying that he was inspired by Islamic State terrorist groups. They're saying that this guy was inspired by ISIS and things like that. Oh, and so the half brother of the terrorist suspect Shamsad Din Jabbar blamed radicalization for the attack on New Year's Day in New Orleans. Fox News spoke with Abdur Rahim Jabbar in Beaumont, Texas, where they grew up alongside 3 additional siblings. Abdur said that they grew up Muslim along with his whole family and said that Jabbar stepped away from Islam but found his way back following his 2022 divorce. Jabbar struggled to find himself throughout his life, his half-brother told Fox News. He said that his half-brother joined the army to find something, to get himself straight, ground himself, and maybe find a viable career path. Following Jabbar's 2 divorces, his brother said that he was looking for some type of guidance. His brother blamed radicalization for the attack and said that he did not see any signs prior to the attack, as well as expressing his condolences for the 15 lives lost. He also said this was not a direct reflection of his brother in the Muslim community. So what's up?
Oh, go. Oh, go ahead. It's my fault.
Well, just saying that the FBI agents they were at his Texas home, and they just rummaging through his house, and obviously something like this happens, they're gonna do a close inspection of everything.
Everything going on in your life, right?
And a lot of it just seems like they're just trying to keep putting Muslim. He was Muslim, he this and that. They're talking about finding multiple copies of the Quran, and
but that's my question though,
and everything like that. So,
man.
So you guys gotta expect that here in America that they're going to just keep pushing that. Oh, he was Muslim, and and Islam has nothing to do with this guy doing the things he did. Nowhere in the Quran does it say get in your truck and speed through a crowd of people.
But that's my question, Ox. So like when you hear and I know this is not like a common story, you know what I'm saying? But like when you hear things like this happen, and then when they come out and they kind of give I'm not saying like this is like an explanation, but this is just like I guess the information they digging up, right? So when they supposedly quote unquote digging up this information, talking about the person was Muslim, they was following the Quran, all this information, like for some reason it's around those type of topics, Muslim, terrorist groups, things like that. My question is, do you believe it? Is that do you think they covering up? What if it's just a regular crazy person, but they just gotta give a explanation, you gotta give the public something to latch on. It can't just be that's a crazy individual.
When one of these crazy white boys get to blowing shit up and shooting people, they don't blame it on Christianity. They don't go in his house and be like, "Oh,
there we go, Ox."
You know what I'm saying? They don't go in his house and be like, oh, he had Bibles everywhere. There was a cross and a picture of white Jesus hanging on his mama wall. I don't do that shit, so I'm not gonna do that with Islam. I'm not gonna do that.
Real quick, Ox.
I wouldn't do it neither.
Hold on, Leaf, real quick, just to add on to the thing. There was actually, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm gonna find the article, 2 Alabama men kidnapped a couple of men, black men, white guys, right? Actually, they were ex-police officers. They were part of a goon clan. They were called the Goon Clan or something like that, Alabama, right? So this is clearly a terrorist group, right? But with Judeo-Christian Southern values, right? None of that was brought into play. None of that is brought into play. None of their there was there was officers, blah blah, and it gets hide. If not considered terrorism, it's not considered none of that. It just considered mental issues. These guys were the bad apples out of the bunch. Nobody else is bugging out. It's insane. Like you said, they paint a narrative. They paint a broad stroke in certain situations, and then they pick and choose when they want to identify only and singularize one person and say, no. This has no effect on everybody else. Right.
Now, to be fair, real quick, he did on the back of his truck. He did have an ISIS flag on the back of his truck. So that is something that we can point to be like, why, like who he was affiliated with. But yeah, as far as Islam goes, I don't.
Man, if it was a white boy that did this, man, it would have been a suicide right after the fact, bro, and then it would have been all cleaned up. Boom, 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 boom. We mourn, da 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 da. But listen, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying religion into this at all, because if you telling me that in the name of Islam or whatever he pray for, bro, like that this happened and that this took place, then that just makes the Islam nation look bad, because now they like, all right, yo, killing the name of this, killing the name of that. Like realistically, bro, like kill shouldn't. I don't even think kill is associated with any of those practices, with any of those religions, bro. And I'm not a religious person at all, but I like to believe that it ain't, that kill is not associated with it, bro. Like, so if he using this to create some type of mental thing, or to try to limit the time or whatever, try to get him in another facility or whatever, it's BS to me. I'm reading right through this. I'm with Bobby on this, bro. Like I'm not buying this, bro.
Real quick though, because for one, two things. One, Dezo, to your point, with the tag, I need a time stamp on that, because I need to know like how long that been going on right there, because like I just need to know, like me personally, like I just can't trust the information you just give. Yeah, like when was that? When was that little thing on his car? When was that on his car? Like,
wow, it was on his truck. There was footage of him driving up to where the street, where he drove through the crowd. And on his way up to the street, you could see the flag hanging off to the back of his truck. So he had it on there before he did what he did.
Okay.
I don't believe any police officers planted it on him or anything, because they were known to do that back in the day.
Yeah, they were known to do a lot back in the day. That's a whole different topic right there. But second thing too. But when we talking about like when we hear like other stories about like like, I'll just keep it blunt. Like when you hear like a white person doing something crazy like that, for one, right? For one, in religion terms, you can't really put that in Christianity, because I mean, in America, Christianity doesn't, how the white people depict it, Christianity doesn't have that background of doing malicious things to other people. Meanwhile, Islam has that history. You know what I'm saying? So the narrative for media, because remember, it's still media at the end of the day. They still have a narrative to run with Islam. The thing about white people, they don't have no religion to like throw them, to like put a blame right back onto them. So they have to use the mental health side to get, because at the end of the day, the public always wants to answer, why did this happen? So you have to give them something.
Man,
Go ahead, Breezy.
I don't see it's I don't see the logic in what you know what I mean what he did. These are random people. Most times when there's murders or killings, them shits is personal. Just the whole random because I'm my religion, I'm representing my religion, I'm willing to die to kill to die. What part of the game is that? Like I don't understand the logic to that. Like you don't make no sense. You'll kill and get killed for a religion. I don't understand the mathematics how that adds up. Because at the end of the day, if you really appreciate God, you appreciate the life He gave you. You put yourself in situations where you try to enjoy the abundance of life. You ain't out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, cause no harm on people. You know what I mean? What they say, he had 2 divorces. Like, what happened with dude? You know what I'm saying? What's his story? You know what I mean? You just woke up one day and thought that shit was some shit you was supposed to do. Hey, I look at it like this. He had to plan that shit out to go through all of that shit. What is he mentally? What's it? He had to. His friends had to know he's stressed. His friends ain't looking at him like, "Yo, bro, you tripping? You trying to tell me he planned this shit all out by himself? Nobody pull him to the side like, yo, bro, don't do this shit, man. What the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, I find that hard to believe, Breezy. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
Like,
like you know how you know somebody? They like, yo, I'm about to do some yada yada yada, and you pull them to the side like, yo, don't do that shit, bro. Like, think about what you about to do, bro. You about to fuck your whole shit up, bro. You don't think about the consequences. You think that shit gonna go one way, and it's because of the way you said it. That shit could go different ways because of perspective. That's your perspective, but you don't understand that it's a whole world with perspectives, man. That shit might not play out like that. You think you can kill that many people and then get away and be alive and then do what next? Like, what was you supposed to do after that?
All right.
yeah.
We gonna. I think we gonna move up. Everybody's gonna move out in like another.
That's crazy.
Police.
Oh, okay. Word. I thought Elise was talking to us. Yeah,
Nah,
My bad. My bad. I forgot my mic was on.
yeah, no, you good. Yeah, Breezy, I don't know what. See, a lot of times though, when people do things like this, they don't have a plan after this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. You know, this is their manifesto. Like, this is the way that they go out.
Hey,
And
not to cut y'all off. I just wanted a side note. It was a 22-year-old girl that she facing life in prison because she killed she was doing Uber and she didn't get the right tip, so she brought her boyfriend back to the hotel and killed and stabbed the person that she delivered to.
Wait, what?
That shit is going on. Yeah, that shit is all over the news right now. That shit is
That's
all over the
crazy.
news right now, bro. I posted it on IG, bro. Like that shit is all over the news.
Wait, break the rundown to me again. Break the rundown.
She was doing Uber. She didn't like the tip. She didn't like the tip. Whatever. She
Okay.
didn't like the $2 tip. She got her boyfriend. Got right back to the same spot she delivered to. They ran up in there and They ran up in there, kidnapped, stabbed the person, and everything. Now she facing kidnapping charges, murder charges. She facing like three or four different counts of life at the age of 22.
Yeah, you a little sicko.
She threw that all away.
What
yeah, he's
about
sick.
her boyfriend? He's facing the same charges.
Her boyfriend, her boyfriend facing that too. The conspiracy charges and shit.
Yeah, they deserve everything they get.
First time
No, it's
offender too. There, she out of there.
Well, with that being said, though, just like I told context, though, you know what I'm saying, got to go through the trial. Got to give them just due, you know, due process, you know. But crashing out over a tip is insane.
Yeah, that big time, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you,
uh,
bro. I done did Uber a bunch of times. I don't give a damn about these tips, bro. Like for real,
I
for
hope it
real.
wasn't just about a tip.
but
I hope it
that's
wasn't
Gotta
just
be.
about a tip.
yeah, that's the thing.
Nah,
It
baby.
can't be. Can't be.
It can't. It is.
That's what
That's
I
what I'm telling
said.
you. Nah, that's what these people. These
That's what
people
I
go
said. But
crazy
the
about their
news.
tips, bro.
But the news, but you know the news painted a certain way. They don't know the whole situation, so that
that's a catchy headline. That's not the reason she stabbed up that man, bro. That's a catchy headline.
We don't know. That's look. My thing is
22-year-old
people.
kills man for $2 tip. Like that's a catchy headline. That's not the way.
So y'all haven't experienced.
it is a catchy headline, but at the
y'all
same
haven't
time, the
experienced
news
people
paint
out
murderers
here.
any way they want to. You know how that.
So
goes.
y'all haven't experienced these people out here that go ballistic about not getting the tip they think they deserve.
Yeah, they come up to the door and be like, "Hey, you're not gonna give me another." Like,
So Ox,
like that's what they do.
That shit
Like,
happens, but these people
they don't go up there and throw their
dude-
lives away just for.
So
just for
wait, so
stuff.
Dezo, you think you so this dude just drove through a crowd of hundreds of people for no reason, but you don't think that this
definitely not no reason.
You don't.
He had a reason. We don't know it because he lost his life.
His reason is because he's crazy. And so you think this crazy ass little girl with no impulse control didn't go get her crazy crash out boyfriend with no impulse control and crash out because she felt disrespected? And then she probably said, and then what? It was a little white girl or what? Like it was. Do we know the ethnicity of these people? Leave out here. Okay,
gotta actually, but that's my thing, Ox. Like that's my thing right there. So like. It's a catchy headline, but like if you think about the story, and we're not gonna know everything that happened in the story, but from what I would assume from the story, like, all right, she probably was upset about the tip, came right back to the door, asked for more, right? And son probably wilded her up. Like, yo, get the fuck off my fucking stuff.
He probably said fuck you like he's supposed to.
Yeah, like get the fuck off my stuff.
Just like he's supposed to. He probably said, girl, get your fucking ass away from my door.
Yeah,
go deliver some. Go drop off some more food. Get your money. Fuck.
I tipped you $2. What the fuck is the problem? You want more money?
Look, because I've done enough DoorDash in my life to have been pissed about a tip. I went look. I was doing DoorDash one time, and in an hour, I had 4 or 5 orders to the same Taco Bell. And these motherfuckers was getting little $4, $5 meals, right? So I made in each one of these joints, I made $5, and 2 of them was off the tip. I'm like, yeah, all right.
No way.
Yeah,
okay. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nah. Wait, it be like that though, bro.
So
like you talking to somebody that do it all the time.
It's not really. That's not really uncommon. You know what I'm saying? And if you have that happen to you for an hour straight, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be like, bro, what's going on? I'm not. But my thing is, I consider myself a thinker. I consider myself a not a dummy, not a crash out. But there are a lot of crash outs out here that's like, I'm making $5 a month. My life isn't worth the fucking. I'm killing somebody. That's a crash.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking happened. I'm thinking she just had a bad day where she was constantly only getting like maybe $1 tip or no tip.
Maybe like the $3-5 or something like that. She was just like, nah, the hell with this. They
so
gonna
I
get
gotta
some
be
more money.
I gotta be the nigga that drop a 20 on you now. I gotta be
right. Yeah. It's my responsibility.
But
they gotta be you.
Nah, the thing is, she took out her frustrations of her day on that. You know what I'm saying? She finally, it was the straw that broke the camel's back when she seen that $2 tip. She probably got a baby to feed or something. You know what I'm saying? She probably got rent due. And it's like if she
had a baby to feed, that's even less of an excuse, bro. Because you gonna put that all on the line, and you got people to look after.
Yeah, I'm not saying what she did was smart. She's a dummy. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is the $2 tip headline. I don't like that. Because that's not the reason she killed that man. Like
I mean, bro, like ain't nobody was ready to pull a psych evaluation on it, bro. Like because listen, all they know is somebody got stabbed, somebody got kidnapped, bro. It was 2 suspects, bro. They had to apprehend. They put her in front of that. They put her in that orange jumpsuit in front of the damn joint. I forgot her name, Avriella something. I forgot her name, bro. Like it's on IG. All I know is, bro. Listen,
she black or was she white?
The way that she got to the crib was doing DoorDash or whatever, doing the Uber or DoorDash, and she didn't, and somehow she left and then came back, knifed the victim down, and that was that. That's what it was, bro. Like she was Puerto Rican. She was Hispanic.
Puerto Rican, damn.
Yeah, she was Hispanic. Yeah, I don't know if she's Puerto Rican or not. She might have been Mexican. I don't know, but whatever type of crash out it was, bro. Like, I listen. All I know, crash out city, bro. Like, listen, big time, bro. Like, it's I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. That's
very
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Yo, man. Hey, we ain't. I ain't mean to start the new year off on such a sad note, man. Hey, let's get some.
Me
Let's get some
neither,
hype. Man.
bro.
Hey, how y'all
I
feeling,
mean,
bro?
I
Let's
mean,
get
I
the
mean,
energy up. You know.
I'm
Yo,
gonna keep it.
nah,
I'm gonna
those
keep it all the
topics
way
are
a beat.
important, man. Shout out to Dezo, man. I see you start the show by yourself. You was holding it down, man. Shout out to
Hey,
Dezo,
I
man.
every
don't know if
time.
I don't know if y'all want to get the game started, bro. Like, but I guess if y'all want to do that, cause I got a few more minutes before I pull off, man. I get the game started.
Uh,
Um, what games was on yesterday? I guess.
um,
Or did we do? Or did y'all do the football games from earlier this week?
topics that I want. Hold on. Let me get my stuff together. Hold on.
All right, cool.
I'm straight. Hear me?
Yeah, you straight.
All right, bet. Yeah, it's a few topics that I want to run down before we get into the sports section of the show. But if you gotta go, then we can get into one of the main sports topics that I wanted to get into, which is the Jaden Ivey situation.
Oh my God.
Jaden Ivey and Cole Anthony were going for the ball, and
Uh huh.
unfortunately, Cole Anthony ended up diving on the floor and broke Jaden Ivey's fibula in his left leg.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's he's expected to be out for the season. He got
Right.
carried off the stretcher on Wednesday's game. How y'all feeling about that, man? How y'all feeling? Did y'all see the play?
I saw everything that happened just like I saw last year when Dante DiVincenzo dove into Asar Thompson's knee. And it brings me to the conclusion, bro, the NBA don't give a damn about the Detroit Pistons. They never
Mm,
did and they never will, bro. Like they still holding on to Malice and Palace and they still holding on to the bad boys era. They don't give a damn about them.
I feel
Like
bad for
listen,
Jaden Ivey, man. That's what I
and
want to say.
yeah, and I feel bad for Jaden Ivey as well, bro. Like, but I've come to the conclusion that the NBA don't give a damn about the Detroit Pistons, bro. And it, only in the Eastern Conference is this shit happening. Only in the East, in the Western Conference, bro. These players, like even though the Western Conference is old and players is breaking down anyway, I guarantee, bro, you can't point to an incident like this. It's the second year in a row this happened to the Detroit Pistons, and now it happened in an injury, bro. Like, and I'm not, and I don't really give a damn too much about them, bro. But at the same time, I know what I know, bro. Like, and I know what I'm seeing. So the reality is,
mm-hmm.
listen, about the play. It was a hustle play. It was a bang. It was a die for the ball play. Bobby will tell you, bro. Like that's what you do in basketball. You die for the ball. But when you undercut a guy, then it's different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me get up out
Yeah.
of here, man. I gotta pull off.
All right,
All
Lee.
right, Lee. Safety out there. Drive safe.
Yeah,
You already
safety
know how
league.
the
Yeah, drive
streets
safe,
get.
man. Easy, man. What? How you felt about the play?
I
Did you see
mean,
it?
I saw the play. I mean, it's a bang bang play. You know what I'm saying? In the game of basketball, shit happens. So you can't like be protected all the time. I'll say this though, because I was hearing them
Mm,
chop it up on Players Choice about it. I kind of agree with Ron, even though it didn't happen like that. I'm just saying, bro, you can't like, god damn, bro, you gotta know where you fucking throwing your body to, bro. Like, you gotta know how you move into it at the same time, bro. Like, I understand you trying to go for the rock, bro, but I'm right there, my nigga. The hell you doing, dog? Like,
right.
goddamn, dog. Goddamn. Like, that kind of, it almost kind of remind me of when Solomon Hill, I think it was, dove his fucking body into LeBron. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
have to do that. Like, but I understand, but you didn't have to throw yourself like that. It's almost like you're frantically moving on the court instead of controlled movement.
Right.
So, like, I understand basketball, you can't, everything not gonna be within your control, but and shit like that is gonna happen. But and it's very unfortunate. But goddamn, dog, goddamn,
Yeah.
goddamn.
I ain't see the play,
Breezy,
to be
what was your
honest.
take on it? Oh, you didn't see it.
But it was when I heard it, I thought of Paul George. You know what I mean? I think that he still has a career in the NBA, but I do think this is a setback for him and the Pistons. I think the Pistons are going to be less competitive without a Jaden Ivey. Um, I think this hurts them in the standings. Excuse me, instead of them maybe being a eighth seed or maybe a ninth seed or something, they might drop. You know what I'm saying? You lose points with Ivy, you lose defense, you lose intangibles, a player that play hard. But
Mhm.
what I will say, I guess, in competitive way, playing hard and playing reckless is a thin line between it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's accepted to play gritty, play hard, but you got to know with that you might play reckless. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to say, all right, you know what I mean? Yeah, I could die for the ball, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Maybe I won't die for the ball right now. Like, jump over 10 people. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't see the play. What happened with him? Like, how did that even happen?
So I believe somebody shot the ball.
Mhm,
I'm not sure who shot the ball, but somebody shot the ball and it was a long rebound, basically.
mhm.
It's a long rebound. The ball was bouncing towards Jaden Ivey. I think Jaden Ivey was ultimately gonna get bounced to Jaden Ivey. But Cole Anthony came from the side and dove for it while and they were basically got to the ball at the same time. But
What was it? The final seconds of the game?
it was like maybe I want to
No,
say third quarter, maybe.
yeah,
Nah,
third or second
it
quarter.
sounds like that's Cole Anthony fault. Like, my dude, why you diving for the ball, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
he came from the side diving for the ball, and they got there at the same time, and ultimately Cole Anthony undercut Jaden Ivey, and his leg bent inward. So yeah, it was a
play
tough watch.
Cole Anthony, bro. He got him. He throwing darts at him. Allegedly, he throwing darts at him right now. And next time we see Cole Anthony, you know what I mean. He want to have a good game. But on not
He got the
only
voodoo
that,
doll.
bro.
He got the voodoo
That's
doll
gonna,
in the hospital bed.
that's gonna be a
Yeah,
long time from now. I say that.
yeah, no, but that I'm telling you, this is where rivals are created. This is where, you know what I'm saying. Shit, like, I want revenge type shit. Maybe in a competitive way, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody diving for the ball in the third quarter, regardless of what the score was, like Cole Anthony did way too much for him to. Nah, that's disrespectful.
Well, let me say this.
And he just beat the Nets the other day. Oh nah, hell no, man. That dude, it was him. It was his fault, man.
No, wait, hold on. Let me say this, because the play Dezo describing, right? That shit, that was like how he described it. It's like happening in like 2.5 seconds, probably even less time than that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it was a bang bang
Like
play,
that,
man.
it was a fast play. So like, it's not like how he described it. It's not like how calm as he described it. This is a fast play, and it happened within like right by the 3-point line and within inside the arc. You know what I'm saying? So like, you the rebound was going to Jaden Ivey, but Cole Anthony crashed in from the 3-point line right there, because that's where the long rebound happened right there. And everybody really cleared out. Like, everybody really went back. So like, there was like everybody spread out, and then when the shot went up, everybody went back. So like, the paint was totally clear. So that long rebound really went to Jaden Ivey. That was a quick, like, that's 2.5 seconds. I can't get mad at Cole Anthony all the way, because nobody's right there. So if you can come run in and crash for the rebound, get that board, you got an easy open lane back for putback, right? So like, that's an easy 2 points right there. I can't get all the way mad, but my thing is, though, you threw yourself on the ground, and how you threw your momentum with your body, it was going to crash into this guy regardless. That's my thing. Like,
Right.
you threw yourself onto the ground. Like, you took yourself off the feet, your feet off the ground.
That's a
For this
flagrant
boy.
foul. That's a tackle.
So like, at that point,
That's a
like,
tackle for sure. That's literally a tackle. Like, I've
no,
seen
that
Nah,
like
on
like
some real
to,
shit, bro. He
like to,
tackled the league should suspend dude Like as long as Jaden Ivey out, you out.
I don't know about
Oh,
suspended.
I don't
Nah,
know.
yeah, that's
About
a little,
that, man.
that's a
That's
little
too
tough
much.
right there.
I mean,
But,
bro,
but,
you
but at
into
least
the players.
The union
at least
fighting that.
at least a few games though. Like he
The
should
union
be.
fighting that. The
He should
union
be.
fighting that.
Nah,
It should
but
be a.
my thing is the NBA. Y'all want the how you say the NBA mad because of the ratings. If you want the ratings to be better, you penalize shit like that. You say that's not basketball. This is why the ratings are down. He tackled that man. We have to penalize him. Make the penalty not. I'm not saying money. I never want to take money out of man's pocket. Right? I think everybody should get paid. But games. He is suspended. He get his pay, but he don't get to play. Now I may say like it's a punishment, but find a way to shame it in a way where maybe it is penalized in a different type of way. But maybe it is paid. But I'm not really for that. Like I said, but again, like I'm just putting it out there. But there's no way you could tell me that the impact that Jaden Ivey has to the Detroit Pistons, him being able to happen to miss all of those games because of a tackle that Cole Anthony did, and Cole Anthony just get to play after that. That was a reckless play, and the NBA need to come down like a ton of bricks on him, bro. You can't put Jaden Ivey out for however long he out. That's how many games he need to be missing. The first game, Jaden Ivey back, Cole Anthony back.
But you see, I can't agree with that. You see, that goes right back to my point with the other topic we was talking about. Like you need an explanation, and once you find like a person or something to point to, you demonize them instead of just accepting like a fact that like, yo, this person was just crazy, and they just did something out of this world because of whatever going on in their mind that told them to believe what they believe. So I could equate that to this kind of situation right here. Whatever went through Cole Anthony's mind, he believed he needs to drive himself on the ground for the rock. No malicious intent in there, but this is what happened right there. I can't just
I'm not
be
jacking
suspended for
no
that.
malicious intent. I'm not jacking that no malicious intent shit, man. This is that's a tackle. I play football. I play football, bro. I know a tackle when I hear one.
But I didn't dive into him. He came into contact with me.
He
I
dove.
can say that.
Nah, easy. He dove into him though. Like it wasn't like he the ball. He could have avoided his knee or his leg and still dove for the ball. Like that was possible, but he dove in a way where his body, his momentum carried him all the way into James. Like that, he dove into him, man. Like there's no real reason for him to have done all that.
But if I'm calling Anthony, for me to get that board back, I have to make contact with Ivy because we saw that rebound. The man even touched it too. He touched the rock, so like that was right damn near to him. So like I have to make contact, or I have to beat him to the punch. He ain't beat him to the punch, so I gotta make contact.
And that's the thing. How important is that one possession to you, Cole Anthony? Like how important is that one ass possession to you?
But these are professionals. Every possession count. I can't do that to them.
And I just it's something in me won't understand that because I've never been a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ever claiming to be a professional athlete. I've hooped in school. You know, I played baseball in high school. You know what I'm saying? I've done, but I've never professionally. When I was hooping, there was never a time in my mind where I would want to go out there and hurt somebody just to get a possession for my team. Like, that's never been a thought that crossed my mind. You know,
that's crazy, bro. They should put belt to ass.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna D this motherfucker up so we can get the ball back anyway. You know, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's
I seen, and this come from again. Watch this interview with Penny Hardaway. If you know who Penny Hardaway, that's Anthony Hardaway. He used to play for the Orlando Magic. That's how I think I remembered him. And long story short, they asked him about why his career ended so abruptly and short, and he says because of injury. But he remembers the exact play and who did it. These players remember this shit, bro. He was like, yo, I forgot who he said, but he was like, I remember I was waiting. This is what Penny Hardaway said. Y'all can find an interview for real. That's on, you know what I'm saying? That's on Big Fan Breezy. So case in point is he remember he said he was waiting for the rebound and somebody that was at the 3-point line came from behind them, need him in the right in his hamstring. So if people don't know, your hamstring is the back of your leg muscle from, I guess, the back of your knee to
Back to your dot.
your thigh, right? That's so he need them like right above his knee, so right at the beginning of his hamstring. And you know how the knee bone connected to the hip bone, all that shit, all of it is connected. So he said it weakened his knee. He said, I think something happened before that, and he said that weakened it. And then he said he played on it for like the whole summer, didn't miss a day of basketball. And then when he got it checked out, they said he had I forget what he said, like his knee was no good. You know what I'm saying? So case in point is he remembered who did it. Penny, he said, everybody, because they asked him about his career and how he could have been great. If you know Penny Hardaway, y'all know who I'm talking about and how good he was when he was in the league. And that entry, he said he remembered who injured him, bro. And Jaden Ivey is going to remember Cole Anthony, bro. But this is a little different, man. Jaden Ivey might be a little younger, but I don't know if it's the same exact injury. But I just thought it was important to say, man, I think that's going to be a grudge. I ain't gonna hold you. He got a grudge versus him, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
man.
wouldn't deny. I mean, like Westbrook kind of held a grudge against Pat Bev until they came on the same team.
Absolutely.
So I wouldn't deny it.
Why? But why they hold it? What was the grudge about?
Westbrook. So if you saw the play, you would think Pat Beverly dove himself into Westbrook's knees because something similar happened. Westbrook was bringing the ball up court. He was about to call a timeout right by the hash mark, I would say, and Pat Beverly, he didn't call. I can't I don't remember the play all the way correctly, but I'll say Pat dove right for the ball and he went right into Westbrook's knees. Westbrook ultimately ended the season having to get surgery on his knees. So, and that was the year KD was by himself. So, Westbrook basically got hurt. Ended the season because Pat Beverly dove into his knees. After that, it was like a little beef and stuff like that. But then they got on the same team on the right. Yeah, it was a little rivalry, a little spat right there. But then when they got on the same team on the Rockets, I guess they cleared it up. But that's what it took right there.
I thought they were.
No, matter of fact, the Lakers. Yeah, it was the Lakers. It was the Lakers. But that's what it took, though. That's what it took.
Real quick, I just want to get y'all opinions, real quick on the Jimmy Butler situation. I seen Ox went live last night calling Jimmy Butler a crybaby. I just want to get an article for y'all real quick. Just so we can have all the facts. But the gist of it is Jimmy Butler has indicated to the Miami Heat that he wants the team to trade him and is open to playing anywhere other than Miami. So he has 29 other teams that he wants to play for around the league. How y'all feeling about this situation, man? It's been a crazy back and forth situation with this Jimmy Butler. With Jimmy Butler, 1 minute he wants to stay, 1 minute he wants to leave, next minute he's here forever. The next minute now he's saying, hey, I'm done being here. So what are y'all thoughts on it?
Me, I just look at it for what it is. Like, he know he can't win there. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel appreciated. He feel like, once Pat Riley stung him in the summertime, I think it was a snowball effect from there. I think it was the inevitable after Pat Riley said what he said. Because at the end of the day,
it is tell real quick what Pat Riley said, just in case people don't know.
I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say this verbatim, but basically Jimmy Butler said to the media, you know what I'm saying, if I was healthy, we would be in the Eastern Conference Finals or something like that. And
that was the
Pat
year
Riley,
That was the year they got eliminated in the first round. That's what he said. If he was healthy, they would have spanked the Celtics.
And Pat Riley basically said, "Shut your ass up." You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come out
Basically.
and talk about it if you was healthy or not. Like, you a professional athlete, you're not healthy. That's a problem.
Stop
Now,
talking,
again,
go out and play.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to realize the whole thing about being a professional athlete, part of it is staying healthy. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Being available to play. So
Right.
when these franchises invest all this money in you, could you imagine Denver if they ain't have Jokic in the playoffs? Like,
Right.
it's a catastrophe. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even say what you want about Jokic, but he's always healthy in the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? And that's another thing that I'm learning about the basketball. It's not always about the fastest, it's about pace. If you can make the game be at your pace, like you
Yep.
speed it up and slow it down, and it's
Yep.
the way you want it to happen because that's your pace. You're a bad. Your wallet must say you a bad man, Machama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just calling it how I see it. At the end of the day, Jimmy Butler wasn't healthy. But Jimmy Butler wasn't healthy. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs, that shit hurt. You know what I mean? Him with the front office. Same thing with Giannis. It's important for him to play big and win now because he wasn't healthy in last year playoffs. Like these players, they know what the franchises want, and they don't have leverage with the franchise if you're not healthy in the playoffs.
Right.
Like that's just what it is. That hurts their superstar status. You can't walk in the front office and talk heavy about what you did in the regular season if you wasn't healthy in the playoffs. And
And
franchises,
to be fair, what he do in the regular season? Like what like
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jimmy Butler is the ultimate mid. He's ultimate mid in the regular season. So like his name is Jim Mid Butler, bro. Like that, it's not Jim,
Oh
it's
man,
Jim Mid Butler, bro. So my thing is, yeah, Pat Riley's right. You first of all, you always randomly injured, like you're randomly injured, like you get this tag of being durable. And don't get me wrong, Jim Butler used to be an Iron Man, play mad games, stuff like that, play through a lot of stuff. I'm not taking away from, but my thing is like, especially as you got older, it's not the same. You're not the same productive type player, and it's more name based now than versus what the thing. And to be fair, what Ox is saying, he's right. You stifling Tyler Hero, and you're stifling Bam's progression to get to that next level. You've been handicapping them with your fucking style of
Man,
play.
Bam is Stefan Bam, man. Don't
Fair.
mind that shit.
To be fair, but what I mean by is play style. Like play style, it's sort of like what Julius Randle is doing to the Timberwolves. It's just like you're handcuffing because your style is so like you said, Breeze. Your pace, the ability to slow it down and speed it up, right? But at this point in Jimmy's career, your pace does not dictate the game anymore. Like your pace is not like it's a complementary pace at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's not main guy pace. It's not main character pace.
yeah,
Get
you
out
know
your
what?
own head.
I think what happened with him is that he leaned too much on the refs. Like, you got to be good at making field goals. A lot of his points was coming from the free throw line. In that era where you can only score from the free throw line, they not giving you that no more. Like, they changed the rules and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think Jimmy Butler his game got impacted by that a lot. Look at the stats of what he used to score before they did that rule, drawing a foul, and after that. A lot of people talk about Trey Young and James Harden, rightfully so. But Jimmy Butler is another one of those players where his game didn't translate past that rule. You feel what I'm saying?
That's fair. That's a
And,
good
and if you
evaluation.
were asking Deso, no, hell no, we don't want him on the Nets. No, nah, we
Was
good.
that a conversation? That was a conversation.
Nah, that wasn't a conversation. We
Oh,
was.
That was a
I was.
conversation.
I
That
was.
was
I
a
was.
I mean,
Put it out
it
there,
could
just in
happen.
case.
That's
that
not.
was a
Nah, that's
conversation.
not a good
It
Don't
could happen.
lie.
conversation. It's
That
not a
was
good.
a conversation. That
Nah, it's
shit
just
bled
a
my
no. It's
It
ears.
just
could.
a,
That
It
shit
could.
bled my
It,
ears.
hey,
why we don't
that shit could
want
definitely
him
happen.
on our team, bro. He a veteran, and he ain't shooting like Cam Johnson. Who minutes you taking from? You ain't taking Cam Johnson minutes. That's for damn sure. And we ain't giving you Cam Johnson for no damn Jimmy Butler. Cam Johnson is playing way better than Jimmy Butler. We no, hell no, ain't no way in the world we traded Cam Johnson for Jimmy Butler. That shit is not happening. We paid Cam Johnson less money, and he playing better than Jimmy Butler, it would be ridiculous for us to make that trade. We would have to just be going there with a silver platter, like just take stuff from us, Miami. We just want you to take it from us because we that soft.
Hey, yo.
Like just take, like, exactly. Like that's basically what
Hey,
we
yo.
doing if we was to give them Cam Johnson for Jimmy Butler. Like, no, hell no. I'm hanging up the phone. Who you said who for what? Nah. Done that.
So,
Done that. That's over. Done that.
Respectfully, I'm throwing the Frank at Pat Riley if he ever did that.
Nah, they not doing that, bro. Trust me, the Nets is we smoother than that, man.
Yeah, Pat Riley, he respects himself. He's not gonna do that. He wouldn't dare fix his face like that. That's crazy. That would be insanity. And then,
Yeah.
but so let me ask you guys this, right? And real quick, it kind of just goes in combination with Jimmy Butler and De'Aaron Fox, right? Accountability, like player accountability, right? With the CBA and things like that, do you think that eventually, as everything has leaned to being more player, quote unquote, player friendly, do you feel like with the next CBA litigation that we're going to see we're already seeing it with the apron stuff, right? With the apron stuff, things like that. Do you think that this is the owner? Do you think that eventually the owners are really trying to take back their power? And do you think it's going to be effective? Or do you think the players are eventually have run the asylum and like they can't go back from what they already started? Because players are leveraging, like, you know what I'm saying? The players that have high leverage, they're able to manipulate a lot of things, especially behind the scenes that we may not know about. You know what I'm saying? But however, there's also on the opposite end of the spectrum. I remember real quick, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I remember, and shout out to Gil, we actually talked about this yesterday. There was a point where Gilbert Arenas saying they were talking about all NBA, and this was De'Aaron Fox's contract year. And I remember he was one of the people that was saying, yo, the DeRozan trade actually is going to hurt the Kings altogether because it's going to make De'Aaron Fox not be able to get all NBA. And if he doesn't get all NBA, the Kings don't have to pay him that super max. And they're thinking that this is basically the sabotage, like bringing DeRozan in and tricking them and saying, well, you guys need a half-court player was actually the Kings' strategy to leverage so that way they don't need to pay De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, you play into their strategy when you say you need help because you need to see what moves they make to help you go further. So you play into their role too. You play into their hand too when you come out and make that statement too. So what you doing? You're not playing chess too. So they playing chess and you decide to play checkers.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this: in the case of De'Aaron Fox, right? Because obviously everybody thinks De'Aaron Fox has not reached his potential yet, right? If you're Sacramento, and I'm asking you guys individually, if you're Sacramento, do you take that chance and ride with De'Aaron Fox?
What you mean ride with De'Aaron Fox?
So that means instead of going for DeRozan, you go for a piece that was more like, you know, maybe a 3-and-D guy, like a Dorian Finney-Smith, like, you know what I'm saying? Like something along those lines.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What? DeRozan don't need to be on nowhere near that franchise.
Right.
If I was the general manager, I'm looking for players that could come in. I don't know why they didn't decide to pick up Isaiah Hartenstein. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they didn't decide to go after.
Yeah, I get it, but you're getting another Sabonis. He's more athletic. Don't get me. Hartenstein is more athletic than Sabonis, but you're getting the same carbon.
No. But Hartenstein can protect the rim too, though. Nah, Hartenstein can protect the rim though. Like he really does that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he
he's a better rim protector for sure. But he's not like miles and miles of a rim. Okay, I guess because Sabonis is not really a good rim protector. So you're right.
Yeah, because I really truly believe Sabonis would be better at the 4. Now he may not be able to guard most 4s in the league. Because
spacing might be a little bit off too.
But there's not that much like it. But think about it though. There's not a lot of like 4. Like okay, so JT played a 4. He's not gonna go against like that many crazy like Evan Mobley is not gonna shake him out of his boots. Like he's gonna be able to guard Evan Mobley. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the fours he's cool with. I think it's like if he goes against like small, like J-Dub will fry him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
He's still gonna have to scramble out to the 3 though, especially if you're playing the 4.
Because who's playing the 4 on Houston? Who plays the 4 on Houston?
Jabari Smith.
Okay.
Jabari.
Yeah, but can he? I think he'll keep up with Jabari. Jabari might catch him on a couple plays, but I don't think Jabari is frying him. I think what will end up happening if you run pick and pop, if you run pick and pops,
you know,
and
Sabonis, and the crazy thing is Sabonis has been great playing the 5, but I think he'll be even better playing the 4.
Playing the 4, 100%.
But to be fair, real quick, because I hear y'all, but to be completely fair,
I'm coming right back out. My shit like.
To be completely fair though, I know that y'all saying you don't need DeMar, but remember the first pick wasn't DeMar. The first pick was Pascal, and you saw what he did for Indiana. So like, remember, like it wasn't really DeMar. They pivoted to DeMar. The first person they was trying to cover this man for a minute. It was really Pascal. That at the last minute, Pascal said he didn't want to be in Sacramento. Like his agent came out with a report like that. So like, don't be mad all the way at the Kings because they had the right idea in mind. So let's look at the worlds apart. How Pascal and DeMar play. Those are 2 worlds apart now.
Are the Kings just a horribly run franchise? Is that what I'm saying? Like is that the gist that I'm getting?
I mean,
why in the world would you need Pascal Siakam?
Pascal would have been better for them in transition. He would have been. He could have played their style of offense. He could have flew right in.
They had the number 1 offense by a mile the year before.
Yeah, but he. So you're gonna have a 6'9", 6'10" guy on as your 4. No, but he's gonna be defending now too. So like he's gonna be able to cover up for Sabonis now. You're gonna cover space now. You're gonna cover space. So like Pascal would be I think he would have been a way better fit than DeMar. I'll say that. Now, in terms of how good it would have like did for them, for the team, like in terms of like the Western Conference and stuff like that, I don't know about that. That's yet to be seen, or never to be seen. But I mean, I think he would have been better for that team. Me personally.
What do you think, Breezy?
About what? But you're talking about Mike Brown?
Nah, we talking about like the King.
No, we're talking about Mike just
Brown,
like the Yeah, you can speak on Mike Brown.
So hold on,
you're
y'all
just talking about the Kings and what they needed for this roster to be good.
Oh man, they a sad case, man. You know what I mean? Terrible, man. I wish Big Ox was here for this part, man. Shout to Big Ox.
He probably listening.
Yeah, you know, it's just sad because you know Big Ox has such high hopes for King and Murray, and you know I didn't know who he was until Big Ox was ranting and raving about him, and I seen that
man said the Western Conference Finals. I'm not gonna forget that shit right there. The man said the minute that trade happened, he said, "Yo, y'all, we are going to at least the Western Conference Finals." Okay, dog. Okay.
So what I said, what I was trying to say, in this,
it's crazy, man.
Easy said that the other day on my stream while I was cooking Keegan Murray, and everybody was mad at me for cooking Keegan Murray, but I was cooking Keegan Murray because Mike Brown
Breeze,
got
these
fired.
niggas got mad at me because I came up here with your same energy. I started cooking Keegan Murray too. They're like, "Yo, why are you cooking Keegan for, my nigga?" I'm like, "Cause Breezy cooked that nigga, so I'm gonna cook." I kind of agree with him, so I'm gonna cook that nigga too. The fuck you mean?
Look,
I have no idea why Keegan Murray was getting cooked.
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all,
sacrificial lamb in this, bro. Like,
nah, I'm trying to tell y'all, he's again been in the league for as long as he's been in the league. He got drafted number 4. He's underwhelming, and he's part of the reason why that the Sacramento Kings can't get over the hump. For you to draft somebody at number 4 and him to be on the roster that long in the starting lineup too, at that, for him not to be, that third piece for them to even need a DeMar DeRozan is the problem.
He was only in his third season, bro. Like I think that's a little bit unfair, being that like this.
Mike Brown got fired. If Keegan Murray played better, Mike Brown wouldn't have got fired, man. That's how I feel.
I don't know, bro. I can't co-sign that. The reason why I can't co-sign that is because I think that it was all the demolition was already done with the moment that they signed DeMar DeRozan. There was no need for that. Last year they didn't make the playoffs because of injuries. Injuries had messed them up. Malik Monk was their third best player at best, bro, and he was coming off the bench. And
So,
Malik Monk should have won at least.
But hold on. So, in his third year, if we get a Nets fan like us, we get a player next season, and we 3 years in, that's the kind of numbers he putting up. The same kind of numbers Keegan Murray putting up. You happy as a Nets fan?
I mean, we put up with it with Cam Thomas, bro. Why we can't put my
Come
thing
on,
is
bro.
like
This is not the same thing, bro. I can't believe it.
now we got to why we got to differ the situation. See, it ain't. See, it ain't.
KD, Kyrie, and Harden ain't in front of them in the lineup.
Yeah, and how long KD Kyrie been gone?
Bro,
and how long KD Kyrie been gone?
Bro, we talk about a high draft pick, somebody that we doing all of this tanking for us to get a high draft pick. We not gonna. It's not the same thing. It's
all right. I'm doing a horrible job.
Listen. Like, look. To get back on the Keegan Murray situation, bro. Like, listen.
How does this go to the
to get back on the Keegan Murray situation? Look, I look at it like
he's
this,
playing underwhelming, man. And Mike Brown got fired.
No, DeMar DeRozan was put in front of him for no reason. He wasn't never playing underwhelming. Last year he had a good year, but they added DeMar DeRozan to put in front of him, and now it seemed like they diving away from all of the youth that they was trying to build towards, bro. Like with Fox and with Sabonis leading the helm, and with Malik Monk coming off the bench, and you had Herter and you had a whole bunch of other guys. He fitted into that process. You deviate from that process once you sign DeMar DeRozan. It's just that simple. You deviate from it. So the thing is, Keegan Murray can't be the same guy when he was already initially put in a role, bro, like behind a Fox and a Sabonis and a Monk, bro, like who was able to do whatever they wanted on the court, bro. Like he was in that spot up shooting role, do what you got to do, improve and continue to develop. He was developing, and now you deviate from that. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is very, very grim.
Yeah, man. I don't know. They got some things to work on.
They gotta figure some things out, man, because they already gave up arguably the best thing that ever happened to them. They gave up a unanimous head coach of the year. That never happened in the league. A unanimous head coach of the year. That's who they gave up. That's who they. And don't get me wrong, Mike Brown was on his high horse and being high and mighty in the press conference, bro. A lot of times, even going back to last year when he felt like he got screwed by the referees, so he decided to bring a laptop to the press conference and point out all the times he got screwed over by the referees. You can't put the NBA on blast like that. Like the NBA, they don't appreciate that. They don't appreciate that when you put them on blast. And once he did that, they went on a 5-game losing streak, and they got to the line maybe less than 20 times each game. So the reality is that it's a lot of things that coincide why the Kings are going through the struggles that they're going through. But Keegan Murray was never one of those reasons why, bro. I never pointed my finger at Keegan Murray, who is now currently in year 3, and just said, all right, yo, this is the reason why Mike Brown was fired. I never did that. You never should deviate.
All right, man. I had Keegan Murray on the parlay. He was supposed to hit three points.
That's why.
He only hit one. So he gotta get this shit.
See this shit, bro. Soon as you put a nigga on the parlay, bro, and then he mess up by 1. Now he public enemy number 1. It's over.
It was by 2. Nah, but seriously, bro. I don't want our draft pick in his third season to be playing like Keegan Murray, bro. I want to be playing better than that, bro. I'm not doing all of this for a player for him to be only playing like Keegan Murray, bro. Like, nah, I'm not jacking that. Hell no. Keegan Murray only averaged 13 points per game. If Ace Bailey averaging 13 points a game in his third season, that's terrible work, bro.
If he averaging 13 points a game and we winning, bro, I don't got no problem, bro.
Yeah,
hey, man.
He's supposed to be a shot creator, and he averaging 13 points. Like, stop it.
Hold on. Let Dezo go,
let's
bro.
pivot.
Go
Let's
ahead,
pivot
Denzel.
to.
Let's pivot real quick. We got a lot more topics to get into. Let's move to the NFL, man. Let's move to the NFL. We got a few things that I want to talk about in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers came out and said that he's uncertain about his future, which typical. You know what I'm saying? Like when you've been playing,
Why?
Aaron Rodgers is 40 years old. Because he's 40, Lee. Like,
What's to be
I
uncertain
would
about,
be
bro? Take your ass
uncertain
home.
about.
Yo, that used to be your
Hey, that's a
quarterback,
fact.
bro. Why you going crazy
Because
on
he's
somebody?
having,
He's
But
40.
because he cooked, bro, he done.
yeah, he's done, man. He's for real done though.
It's
Like
finito, bro. Like you out of here, bro. It's over with.
it's a tough watch. It's a tough watch every week. He got benched for like we saw last week. He got benched for Tyrod Taylor. I believe. No, wait, it wasn't Tyrod Taylor. Who was
It was
their
Tyra
backup?
too. I
It
think
was
it was
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyra. I think it was Tyra too.
So yeah, he got benched for Tyrod. And it's just a sad look, man. This week they're going. The Jets are. Let me see who the Jets are playing this week.
I think it's either the Dolphins or the Bills. One of those.
The Jets are playing the Miami Dolphins this week.
Yeah, they playing the Dolphins.
We'll see if Aaron Rodgers plays that game or if he'll still be benched for Tyrod. But if that'll probably let us know all we needed to know. If depending on whether or not he plays that game. Then Kansas City also has a chance to top off their 15-1 season by going 16-1 against the Denver Broncos. We'll see if the Denver Broncos can ruin the party or if Kansas City will cap off a historic season.
I don't think the NFL will allow that, bro. They're gonna allow Kansas City to go. They've been carrying them all season any damn way.
I mean, I think they got the number.
Oh,
I think the Chiefs got the number 1 seed sold up, so they don't even need to play Patrick. So
They
I mean,
don't even need to play anybody anyway, bro. Like, so it don't really matter, bro. Like the NFL been carrying them all season any damn way. So I mean, it is what it is.
Damn. I mean, they have been getting lucky for sure with a
They've
lot of
been
their
getting
wins,
carried,
but
bro. Like I'm not going with luck. They've been getting carried with a capital C.
oh man, hey Leaf, I ain't gonna lie, they haven't had to play. If they would have taken like their stars out 5 weeks ago, they would still be the division leader. So they haven't had to play for 5 weeks now. So
That's a fact. I mean,
that's
I'm not worried about the division. I'm worried about the manner in which the games that they was won. Notice that they most of their schedule was primetime games. So most of America seen how the NFL was just carrying them late in games. They got some late miracle. I said what I said about Brady for 20 years, but this shit is beyond luck, bro. Like this is a carry job by the NFL, bro, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it, bro. Like I said, Brady whole career got carried, bro. But this is right here is just they ain't even trying to hide it no more. They just like, you know what, F it, bro. Like, listen, we owe the state of Missouri some money anyway for moving St. Louis Rams to Los Angeles, man. So like, let's just hurry up and pay these niggas off, so we could get this over with, man. And that's the reason. That's the real reason why the Kansas City Chiefs is winning as it is because the NFL owe the state of Missouri a lot of goddamn money. A lot of people don't know
what
that.
is going on right now? You see, this is why, don't walk away or pay attention, lock in all the time. Cause you hear motherfuckers like Leaf start going off on some next shit right here. The NFL, nigga,
It's all true.
nigga. You see this, and it brings me right back to my fucking point that I
It's
opened
all
up this
true,
show
Easy.
with.
You can say whatever
No,
you
no,
want. It's
no,
all
no, no,
true.
no, no, no. Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down. It brings me right back to my fucking point that I made when I pulled up in this bitch. Sometimes you don't want to accept it for what it is. A crazy ass motherfucker that's doing some wild shit. We right back here again. This nigga don't want to accept that we seen the baby goat. The baby goat. That's what you see right the
We
NFL
no,
fading you
no, we
off.
not. We
The
seeing the
fuck you mean?
we seeing the carry job, bro. They owe the state of Missouri some money. That's why Kansas City is winning, bro.
So they so
Yeah,
so
Patrick
whatever.
Mahomes not
Wait,
even
hold on.
having the greatest of seasons. Like he's having just a rookie season.
Mahomes is getting carried anyway, bro.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
so
wait, wait,
we not even
wait, wait,
Mahomes
wait,
ain't even have a
Not
game
getting carried.
like he normally had, bro, in the past seasons, bro. When he
wait,
had that 50 touchdown season, bro, he
wait,
been
wait,
getting
wait, wait,
carried all year long.
wait,
If
wait,
you
wait,
watch
wait,
the
wait,
games like I
wait,
did,
wait,
bro, you would know
wait,
that.
wait. Hold on. So you telling me all these years of winning, 15-1, and all this shit, winning the fucking division, all this winning, whatever the state of Missouri is owed the NFL, it was resulting up to that?
Yes,
You're fucking crazy.
no, I'm not.
So other teams don't have a stake to. You're crazy.
I'm not.
This conspiracy shit has to stop at some point in time. You can't keep on picking and choosing
It
which
ain't conspiracy, bro. It's
conspiracy to
true.
walk with.
It's true, bro. It's all truth. I wouldn't tell you no lies, bro. Leaf, I ain't got no reason to make that shit up, bro. It's all true. The
Bro,
NFL, bro, like they moved it. They moved the St. Louis Rams to LA way too fast, bro. They moved them to like that was the team in that state, bro. That was supposed to be a mainstay for at least another 5 to 10 years.
Dezo, go ahead. Dezo, go ahead, bro. Please, go ahead. Please. This is not about to be some what NFL. No, we not about to do this right
Um,
here, bro. Go with the games, bro. Please.
listen, I don't know much about like the going ons of that Kansas City deal. I know like the Kansas City Chiefs, moved from like I think they had a bid to be moved from Kansas City, but they didn't, I believe, because of some situation that happened. But you know, all I'm focused on is on the field. You know what I'm saying? And on the field, Patrick Mahomes is still great. Like he's still having a good season, but it's just not one of those seasons where we can point to and be like, yeah, this is a Patrick Mahomes type of season.
This is a Patrick Mahomes type of season. If you
It's
watching what he doing on the field, you will say, no, this is only that nigga right there could
That's a
do
load.
what the
I
fuck he
That's a
doing.
load of BS, bro. It's been the running game and the defense in the fourth quarter, bro,
This
and they've been
nigga
getting stops.
is this
It's
nigga is snaking his way through
BS.
the pocket. Nigga, nobody else is snaking their way through the pocket consistently on a consistent basis other than him, because he been dealing with this team for a minute. He know these niggas is weak sometimes. So he just keep like, all right, I got y'all. Y'all cool. Don't worry about it.
That's a
I'll make it
lie.
work. I'll make it work.
That's
Whatever
a
you guys
lie.
need me, I'll make it work. Fuck that.
The Kansas City Chiefs have got better in the trenches area on offense and defense. Their defensive line is substantially better from what it was years ago when they had Tariq Hill in the Tariq Hill years, bro. They offensive line and they running game down the stretch. They play basic football down the stretch a lot of times, bro. If we just want to stay apart in the field, they run the ball late in games and they stop the run late in games, and that's a recipe for winning late in games and late in the season. So if you could do those two things, you could definitely be successful as a football team down the stretch and down the stretch of the season, bro. Like if you could stop the run and you could run the ball in timely possessions and down the stretch of games, you always got a recipe for winning. Patrick Mahomes is not doing nothing spectacular. He ain't doing nothing that we ain't seen him do before.
I'm talking about a quarterback maneuvering through the pocket through a rush that that your offensive line cannot consistently protect from. That's what I'm talking about right there. And you cannot deny that right there, my nigga. The nigga is scrambling almost every single play.
Oh, he
Within
could
the
still. Well,
pocket
um,
as
yeah,
well as out the
he could
pocket.
still scramble. Yeah, obviously, bro. Like I understand that. Like I'm not deviating from that. He could still scramble, bro. Like the difference is that the passing yards in the performances is not the same as it was in past years. So now they got to figure out how to win games in the trenches, and they figured it out. Even with Andy Reid being the gun style offensive coordinator that he's always been, he has stuff in the trenches now on both offense and defense. And when you have a good D line that's able to get stops and stop the run, and when you have a running game that's able to do their job in the fourth quarter and late in games, bro, That's what makes a lot of jobs easier on the field. That's what makes Mahomes' job easier, and that's what makes everybody else's job easier on the defense, bro. Like, cause now on third downs, you ain't got to worry about a third and short and giving up 5+ yards and everything, and playing tight coverage or nothing like that. You could play 10 yards back, and then you could get in your right defensive form, and then you could be all right. You know what I'm saying? But the NFC is what I'm watching for this year. This is probably going to be arguably the best NFC playoffs that I've seen in a long, long time, bro. Like, so I'm
Yeah,
watching for the NFC
I-
playoffs, man. That's
Yeah,
what need to be talked
I'm looking.
about.
Yeah, the
Like,
NFC is going to clear in terms of competition, entertainment. The stakes that's added is going to be a bloodbath. Like the
oh yes, it
NFC
The
is.
is going to be
Don't
fair.
Yes, it
don't
is.
Detroit,
don't
Detroit,
poo-poo the AFC.
Detroit, and
Yes,
Minnesota
it
is
is.
playing.
And for all of y'all, and for anybody that's co-signing Detroit, I'm gonna let all of y'all know, bro. This is the best Detroit team y'all ever gonna see in y'all life. It ain't gonna get better than this. The last time that the Vikings and the Lions beat us twice in the regular season, bro, that you got to go all the way back to 1992, the year before we got Brett Favre. It hasn't happened since. And it's happened this year, bro. Like, one of them teams got to prove that they could beat us 3 straight times, and I don't think neither
Yeah,
one of them is capable of it.
Well, I'm not confident in the Vikings. I'm way more
I
confident.
wouldn't count it.
Yeah. Don't get me
The
wrong. The
the
Vikings are
Lions
tough.
is losing too many defensive pieces week by week, bro.
That
So
is
they got
true,
to
though.
figure
That is
out.
true.
They
That
got
is
to they got to figure out how to cope inside on the offensive side of the ball. They still got the best tandem in the backfield with Gibbs and Montgomery, man. But at the same time, they got to figure out, well, defensively, they eventually they're gonna have to play some defense and get some stops. And when you got 19 players on inactive on the IR on defense coming into the playoffs late in the season, listen,
you
this is gonna be a drag. It's going like you said, it's gonna be a bloodbath, and it ain't gonna be pretty. It's gonna get real nasty, and it's gonna get real ugly. The Philadelphia Eagles have somewhat hit their stride, bro. Like, I think the streak that they on. Since that's another team we all ass whooping to, because we shouldn't have never lost to them in Brazil. We should have put up 60 on them, and that was ridiculous.
60
But
is
at this
crazy. 60 is
But,
crazy.
but
Like,
Lee,
60 is reality, bro. Like, if you
I
go back
know.
and watch that game, we had a boatload of penalties, and that's what really cost us the game in the end. And we still ended up with like late 20 something, or almost 30 something points. And we it was a lot of points missing off the board. Philly didn't know what they was doing at the time. They was trying to get their stuff
At that
together.
time, I agree with that. There was a lot of like turmoil that was going on. I didn't even understand what was going on. Like, especially with the targets that AJ Brown was missing. There was blatant misses and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if it was the reads, the OC was bugging out, but they definitely hit their stride. And I think if they do really click, and if Jalen Hurts is able to make the timely throws, because that's the thing, the 2 wide receivers that he has are tough catch makers. And I don't know. I know Jalen Hurts has the confidence in himself but I don't like, he got to show like, yo, you just got to throw it up to them, bro. You got to let these playmakers make plays, bro. Don't rely, because eventually, the running game, especially in the playoffs, they're going to target on Saquon, blah, blah. And cool, he's still going to eat. He's going to eat. The guy's the best running back in the league. But at the same token, you have 2 explosive wide receivers that you need to take advantage of. These are like they're nice. They're nice. Stop playing around. Jalen Hurts, like, you need to get better as a quarterback. You need to get better.
but real quick, right?
Real quick context. Oh yeah, go ahead, Easy.
Real quick. Well, all I gotta say is, if Detroit win this game, this Week 18 game right here, they get 1 seed, and all they gotta do is beat two W's, and they in the Super Bowl.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they're gonna go for it.
I hit it. No, they're gonna go for it. I hear the injury part, but like, they had like 15 players on IR. Hell yeah, but like, they have like 15 players on IR. They went against the Bills when the Bills are streaking. They had all these players hurt. They still managed to put up like 42 points, 44 points.
All right.
Like, so they still streaking too. They still hot. What can I say?
That's fair.
Yeah, that Detroit Minnesota game is gonna decide who the winner of that division is, and that's gonna be a great game, bro. I'm gonna have my eyes glued to that one.
And see, and that's the thing too, Dezo. Like, that's the thing. Just one real quick comment. That's the thing about the NFL. Like, the leverage and the stakes are so high. So that's what is always, unfortunately, is going to always beat out the NBA unless the NBA puts out better product. And that's why there's that whole situation. I'm glad Charles Barkley was talking about it. He was like, yo, y'all just shooting threes. Like, yeah, the game on the floor. And a lot of people say, I remember Mars was saying, yo, how they get to the point is different. Yes, you're right. There's nuance. Everybody has different plays, things like that. However, due to the philosophy of the players and everybody getting tricked into, oh, we all can be Steph Curry. We just got to practice and we just got to keep on shooting. No, that's not the way it works, bro. That's not you get what I'm saying? And it takes away, and then also general managers with the terrible roster construction, putting players that don't work out together. It's crazy. Gilbert Arenas said this shit yesterday. He said, yo, I promise you, he said, the people that I'm talking to right now on the panel, y'all can evaluate talent better than the GMs that's getting paid thousands and millions of dollars. I was like, duh.
What have I been preaching the minute I came on this motherfucking internet? I've told niggas like, yo, there's niggas on this motherfucking internet that could do a better job than the niggas inside the fucking office. Right. You see this shit happen, but you don't really pay attention to it. Perfect example. Even though the nigga might be qualified and you might have to learn some things, but yo, I forgot the nigga name. I think it was Mark Davis. He was on ESPN. And all of a sudden, he get a GM job for the Oakland Raiders. Right. Nigga, why the fuck you so special over than me? Right. What the fuck you doing? Nigga, I bet I could do the same job if I learned the ins and outs. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Right. Bring me on as an intern. Walk me through the job. Right. Put me into the role when you done. I could do the job too, nigga. Fuck out my way. I could make millions of dollars too, nigga. Right. Fuck out of here. And y'all doing a horrible job.
So it shows out in the public, right? I mean, it shows out in the product, right? The certain hoops, like there's certain team incentives. Owners have relationship with GM, so there's certain things that they're gonna do that's going to affect the players. And then on top of that, too, certain players when they're on their contract year, right? They have their own incentive. Perfect example. That's why everybody keeps thinking I'm bugging out with the Julius Randle thing. I'm not cutting his ass just to cut his ass. This is just an example of the NBA damaging on its own self. Like the NBA philosophy and policies, they're damaging onto its own product. Think about the concept. Julius Randle is in his contract year, right? But he's on a different team that's not going to put the ball, that needs him to be kind of like the second to third option. Like you're really not really supposed to be like influencing our offense as much as you are right now. Cool. On top of that, too, that messes up the development of Anthony Edwards, who is showing flashes of superstar. You have to put the ball in his hand and allow him to fail. But what's holding that back is systematically, as you're watching in the game, it's not benefiting the team, and now it's not benefiting Anthony Edwards. But what does it do? It helps the media create a storyline for the following year. You get what I'm saying? And these are the certain things, that nuances that happen that affect the players that we don't see, right? And we say, well, you're getting paid a whole bunch of dollars. But yo, I'm getting set up in a system to fail, bro. You just put me in a situation where I got a player that's not going to play team ball and help us thrive. He's trying to get his bread. So he's going to try to put up 20 and 10 so he can go to the contract and have leverage. You get what I'm saying? So it's nasty work.
So Tex, I hear your point right there. I hear your point, but then like my counter to that would be like, you necessarily as an independent organization didn't have to take that route that you took. So like, don't blame me for the decision that you made, even though you agreed to these contract stipulations right here in the CBA. So like, don't blame me for the route that you took. You could have thugged it out with Cat. You could have thugged it out with Cat. You could have done that. But you said, let's get off this contract and bring this nigga in. That's not on me. That's on me.
That's one of the strangest decisions I ever seen a front office do, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Why you did that? You just went to the WCF, my nigga.
And, you just came off a Western Conference Finals run. and you're
and
like,
to be honest, if you like if the nigga that you didn't get up off did like the same thing he did in the previous series, yo, you probably go to the finals. So like, why you mad at me? Because you decided to get off the nigga. Why you did that? That was your homegrown talent right there. If anything, the CBA pushes for you to keep that nigga.
Right.
You got off the nigga.
Right.
Don't blame
Right.
me because you started you started tapping your pockets now.
Right. And then you hemorrhage your team, right? And now you're relying on Jalen McDaniel's shot creation. Mike Conley's an older player, so he can't get downhill. You're not putting Terrace. I haven't seen Terrence Shannon Jr. yet. I don't know if he's injured. I haven't seen him play yet. I haven't seen Rob get any tick. So I'm just lost. I'm lost as like you just threw it away, right? And now you lose a market that was growing, that you want a smaller market to do its thing and thrive. Now, what do you think the first thing Ant is gonna do? I'm out. Y'all showed me. Yeah, y'all showed me your hand, and I'm out, bro. Like y'all, this incompetence, and I'm watching the body language. You could tell when it's like, damn, I'm trying to rock with y'all, but damn, bro, seriously, bro. Now you're like, I know how Kobe feel, I know how T-Mac feel. I like this is the type of this what the year feels like for me, bro. I'm watching, I'm like, yo, this feels like I'm watching Orlando, Kobe 06, 07, shit like that, where he playing with Vladimir Radmanovich and Chris Mim and all that dumb shit, smushing all them niggas. Like, yo, dog. And it's not even that. The talent is not even that bad. It's just such a terrible fit. It makes the team look bad.
Yeah, I was watching the game last night against the Celtics, and this offense looks terrible, bro. Like there's no rhyme or rhythm to anything that they're doing. They double Ant every time he gets inside the 3-point line. So he's
and Chill blames him. He blames chill. Hold on, my fault. That's all. Chill. And somebody put this shit too. Chill. You're losing me on that shit. You're losing me. Yes, he's gonna get double, and he's learning obviously to get blitz. Obviously, yes, it's a learning curve, right? But if I'm playing with fucking Julius Randle, bum ass Julius Foulius, and he can't shoot really off the catch like that, he's not a great 1-2 get to his one. He has to take 500 dribbles. What do you want me? And Rudy Gobert, don't even get me started on Rudy Gobert. Rudy fucking Gogurt. They have a compilation of him missing wide open layups, but he's 7 foot. He doesn't even have to jump, and he's missing layups. He did a finger roll, and he was 2 feet away and missed it. He missed a dunk, a standing dunk for the game winner.
Context. I don't care how good this nigga is on defense. I really don't care. I could care. Fuck those 4 defensive player of the years. This nigga's ass at the game of basketball, nigga. This nigga's ass. Right. I don't give a fuck about no 4 defense player of the years. You think I care? You're garbage, nigga. You're garbage.
Oh my
God. And the crazy thing is, this nigga think I care about those 4 defensive player of the years when
nobody cares.
When I know you're gonna get cooked by Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic is gonna look at you like, ooh, nigga. Who cares?
I care about them 4 DPOY, nigga. You stole some from some of my guys, nigga. So you better prove this shit right here, nigga. The fuck going on right here, nigga? One of them should have went to AD. Yes. One of them should have went to AD. If anything, 2 of them should have went to AD. One of them should have went to fucking Wemby. One of them should have went to Wemby in his rookie year to fucking start off his superstar campaign. So like you out here doing robberies out here. Another one should have went to fucking Giannis. Nigga, you doing robberies out here, my nigga. Like you doing robberies out here.
Nasty work. And never forget, Rudy Gobert started COVID in the NBA. Never forget.
All right, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Never forget, bro. Never forget. I'm not gonna go there. Low key, like my fault, Dre. My fault, Draymond. My fault. I get it now. Not, like when you watch Rudy Gobert play basketball, I want to do that too. I get it now. That's you know what? We've been wrong this whole time. We've been wrong this whole time.
Yeah, bro. I just don't be understanding the hype, man. I just be like, bro, I don't care that this nigga can block shots. I could care less, bro. Like this nigga's garbage. This nigga's trash.
Give me Hassan
He can't even handle the basketball.
Yo, I'm watching him catch the ball, and it's like a, if it's not, bro,
it looks like he ain't never
object to him.
Yeah, exactly. Like how does something that you've practiced on your entire, well, I don't know how long he's been practicing basketball, but how does something that you play at a professional level look that difficult to you? How does something that simple as like catching the ball and going up look that difficult? Right. How, bro?
It looks like he's paused. It looks like he's constipated.
Bro.
How are you contemplating playing basketball, bro?
That means he just get anxious when he get the ball in his hand on offense. That's all that means. When he get anxious when you get the rock.
Nigga,
he can't get over that.
Bro.
Yeah, and like I said before, context. I have no Julius Randle slander on him, bro. Like he had a good game last night. Well, he had a good offensive game. Let me say that. But
let me say this real quick. Let me just say this real quick. Hold on, Tex.
You can't possibly have watched that game last night and been like, yeah, this is Julius Randle's fault. There's no way.
Oh my god.
There's no way you came from that game saying it was Julius Randle.
Dezo, I don't give a fuck. He's ass. In his mind.
Listen, bro. Can I say this?
No. Can I say this? I'm not gonna take these small little. Hold on, easy. I'm not gonna take these small ass fun. Every time he's on TV after I finish walling him up, he somehow has a good game. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, you know how many times that happened with the people you cook, bro? You know how many times you cook somebody
and they
came right back the next day.
It's only Julius. I'm usually right with everybody else. And Tyrese,
you cooked JT one time and that nigga came back and had a good game, bro. Come on, son. That should be happening.
Nah, because he's not consistent enough. It's still inconsistent. But anyway, my point is Julius Randle plays too slow to be Zebo. No, he plays too slow to be Melo, and he plays too fast to be Zebo. Right? Do you follow what I'm saying? He plays too fast to be Zebo, and he plays too slow to be Melo.
But does he fit? Does he fit on the walls?
But that's my thing right there.
Does he fit? Does he fit
on the walls? Does he fit on the walls?
Hell,
Wait.
Hold on. Hey, Breeze. Context not gonna say nothing about Anthony Edwards going 5 for 16. He the only nigga on the court. Not below 50%.
We never gonna be able to move.
5 for 16 is a tough night. That's a long night.
Breeze. I'm not absolving him from anything. What I'm saying is, if we're watching it on the court, Dezo, where the fuck is he supposed to operate? Tell me where on the court he's supposed to operate.
And here's the thing, right? I sympathize with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he gotta get double teamed every time he drives to the lane. I sympathize. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, he had a few open mid ranges. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He didn't knock him down.
Right.
That's not on Julius Randle.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Shots, you in the way, bro. You in the way, bro. I can see you, bro. I can see you, bro. I can see you, bro. And it's just getting me tight. Dezo. You have to understand, bro. You're not thinking about it. You're looking at it from what you're seeing on the court and what it produces. What I'm saying is Julius Randle is going to play his style of basketball that's not conducive for Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a catch and go, fast pace. Remember what I was saying? The perfect person I think that he should play with is with Tyrese Halliburton. I think if you pair them together and you put a team around them, that's the type of.
Oh my God, man! This is just your crazy concoction.
No, relax.
Man and Tyrese together, bro.
No, bro.
Oh my God, man!
Oh my God! Let me land, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
bro. Let me land.
I was waiting for the plot. I was like, what's going on here? Hear the plot right here, dog.
Listen, just hear what I'm saying. Right? We already said, right? Tyrese Halliburton has a terrible time in tight spaces with shot creation, right? The ability to consistently create shots by himself. He does it when everything is moving fast, everything's within the flow, the ball is moving. Now he can use a lot of side to side misdirection, get into the lane, get those little sneaky shit, right? Cool. Anthony Edwards is in that ballpark where he's so athletic and he plays so fast right now, right? And he's so like 1-2, get to his spot, and it's so explosive. He doesn't need to do all these hang dribbles, all these crossovers, like building up offenses, counter move. And now he has to accept double teams with dribbling, with hang dribbles, with heads ball, or he picks up the offense and tries to like release, try to cut off the release. But now, where's he gonna cut? Okay, let me just give you an example, Dezo. I get double at the top of the at the wing, right? Left wing, right wing, doesn't matter. I give it to an outlet, whether it to be Mike Conley, right? Where am I supposed to cut? If Julius Randle is in the mid post and Rudy Gobert is planting his stupid ass, he don't even know how to fucking slot cut. He doesn't even know how to stay in the dunker spot. He's in the paint. Bezo, Rudy Gobert is just in the paint, bro. Where am I as
He's in the way, bro. He's just in the way, man.
You're just in the That's all you just bro. Bezo, I swear to everything I love. If I was Anthony Edwards, I would slap them in the back of the head every time they're in the way. Like, move, bro. Move. Boom, move. Boom, move. I would be fighting them every day, bro.
Nigga, you would have single-handedly blew up the team, though, nigga. Ain't no way you gonna embarrass me like that on live TV every day, every night, nigga.
Bro.
On live TV, my nigga, in front of millions of people and thousands in the crowd. You must be crazy. The fuck, I could fuck up, nigga, but don't show me up like that, my nigga.
So that's why, to Dezo's point, like I said, Dezo, to your point, I get it in terms of the 5 for 16. I hear you. He has to shot chuck, and he's gonna take ridiculous shots, right? But I'm just talking about in the spacing of the floor. We saw the difference with Cat. The ball was moving. The spacing was better. The driving lanes, Ant was catching post. You get what I'm saying? Like, Ant would have to do just one move to really get to where he needs to get to, right? Now you're building an easier rhythm. He has to take difficult. Yo, bro, think about it in 2K. You played 2K before, right?
Yeah.
You try to get easy shots to build up your takeover, and now you could go crazy, and now you could take crazy shots.
Mm-hmm.
Ant has to take difficult shots on Hall of Fame off the rip. Off the rip, bro. He's taking sidestep threes fading away, bro. That's the first shot of his game, bro. Come on, son. Come on, bro. Even we watch Kyrie. He takes easy shots. He tries to take the easiest possible to get into rhythm. And now I'm sidestep three. Now I'm wild. Steph, layup here. Everybody tries to get easy shots, right? Where is Ant supposed to get easy shots in that offense? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Real quick before you pivot, Dezo, all I'm gonna say is with Minnesota history, every time they make a big splash trade like this, it doesn't always happen in the first year. That's all I'll say.
Right. Yeah, let's move on to a couple quick hits before we wrap up the show. I got some. If you're out in the town this weekend, I got some breakdowns of the weekend box office. I want to get y'all predictions on who y'all think is going to come out this weekend, as far as the two movies that are going at it for the number one spot. First off, we got Sonic the Hedgehog and then Mufasa, the Lion King story. They're both going into this weekend and their third weekend in a row where they're fighting for the number one spot. It's projected that the Sonic the Hedgehog will do 18 million to 22 million, and then it's projected that Mufasa the Lion King will do anywhere between 17 million and 21 million. So
there's a new Lion King though? I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, Mufasa came out in December. It's basically a prequel story of how Mufasa rose to power, and him and Scar's relationship fractured and all that kind of stuff.
Oh shit, they got the backstory going on for this bitch. Yo, I told this nigga Ox, man. I told him about this shit, man. He didn't believe me about it, man. I told him about a prequel. Yo, Ox, I know you listening, my nigga. I told you there was a prequel, my nigga. Niggas like, yo, that's some fake shit. This shit, it came out, bro. Nah. Just for that, I'm tapping in. Just for that. Just for that.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Just for that.
I'm low key interested. I'm not gonna hold you. Just the childhood in me. I gotta know now. Like, how did we really? Because Scar, you're diabolical, bro. You're diabolical. I need to know the backstory, gang.
Yo, matter of fact, I know a little piece of it, right? I think it was Scar was supposed to be the nigga in line to take the throne. Cause he was the heir throne, but I think they adopted this nigga Mufasa.
Yeah, they adopted Mufasa.
And then they let this nigga take over. So he, if anything, he let that shit rock because he fucked with bro in the beginning.
Oh, word?
But they let that nigga run through it, the adoption, and he come over and he become king.
Yeah, from what I've seen in the trailers, it looks like Scar found Mufasa because Mufasa was like stranded by his family or something, or I don't know what happened to his family. But it looked like he was stranded, and Scar found him and brought him.
Scar found him and brought him back to the herd and took him in, and they became brothers and shit. And then he ended up taking the fucking throne. I told this nigga Ox,
it looks great. Believe me. It looks great.
So Mufasa,
it looks
fraud.
He a fuck nigga.
Oh nah, we're not jacking it.
Wait. So
we're not jacking Mufasa no more. Nah, if I really find out the real science, nah, we might have to pack a Mufasa on the next show, bro.
Hey, let me find out Scar was the hero in his movie, bro.
Right, he was really holding it down for the damn. And Scar low-key had black hair, bro. Like, and he was rolling with the guys, with the hyenas, bro. He was really in the trenches.
You're rolling with the goblins.
Nah, he was in the trenches, bro.
He was in the trenches, boy. He was out there in the field.
Yo, you see,
on top of that too, remember Mufasa just said, nah, it's a dub. I'm about to make Simba. You about to inherit all that. Nah, low key. You might be
Scar, bro. Scar was over there looking at Mufasa like, this nigga's in a pride rock, nigga. Yeah, boy, I'm out here in the field, boy.
Yo, you see what narrative could do right there, my nigga?
He had a monkey as a slave, bro. bro. Nah, bro. Is Shaman slave? Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro.
But all right, so real quick, but which one y'all think is going to win though? Like, cause Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has been gaining some real traction. You know, they got Shadow in there. You know, that's true. That's good. That's some good comp right there. That's some good comp.
I'm not gonna
lie to you. Jim Carrey, man. Shout out to Jim Carrey holding it down.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't hear nothing about the Mufasa movie. I heard more of Sonic, so I believe Sonic will win just because I'm hearing more Sonic than Mufasa, my nigga. Because something like that right there, you see how we talk about that shit right there? You see how we talk about it? That means it must not be known to the public like that. Because you said that shit came out in December. We in January. We in the new year.
Well, 3 days into January,
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I was checking for like Disney updated Disney movies and shit. That shit caught me off guard. That's fine.
But Tex, you already know.
Actually, I did hold on real quick. Like that. I did hear because and I don't know if there's controversy that's around it. I think Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy, is voice acting in the movie, if I'm mistaken, and they went to the screening and shit like that. Amongst during that time of obviously the Busby situation, in that situation. So I heard that actually played a part in the first week sales, and they think people, allegedly.
Oh, for real? Goddamn, for real?
Yeah. Wow. Like, because of I don't know, people. You never know how much crossover that could take place. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Yeah. Right.
Yo,
see how everything connects?
Yo, you see, I don't understand this shit for the life of me, bro. So, all right, you see, and I equate that shit to like Jonathan Majors. So, like, if you hear like a story like that happening in the real life, right? And he's fighting it, and he's saying he's innocent, and we seen all the information. Does that mean I can't watch the movie? Or I gotta take this nigga completely out the role and change up my whole franchise because of this one simple ass case right here that we're watching unfold? It's not like we don't know what's going on. We have the assets to know the ins and out of this court case. What the fuck?
Public perception won't allow you. You'll have limited there's too much liability. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like the
bullshit.
backlash.
So now I gotta
A lot of
fucking
people
destroy
aren't
$1
scared.
billion business, bro. I gotta destroy $1 billion business.
People aren't willing to take that Russian roulette, especially with the fact that just in general throughout the whole atmosphere in that industry, it's some funny shit going on, right? So, I mean, what's the best thing you do? You're definitely gonna go the PR route. I'm gonna close up shop, close ties as many as I can, save as much money as I can, right? And then if we could obviously opt into the AI shit, like get people more into like the animated stuff, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be easier on us. We don't have to depend on You get what I'm saying? Because you could find a lot of voice actors that could like really put a movie to life and stuff like that. If people start getting into animation and AI shit and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like and that's the issue, right? That's what a lot of the Screenwriter Guild and all the other people in the Actors Guild and all the people that are fighting, even animators in Japan and stuff like that. Like eventually, if the AI is able to do and replicate a lot of the things that people, you're going to take away at least 50% of the workforce. So
yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, and what ends up happening is if people become really, really invested into it, a lot of the fake shit that can happen, right? So like fake snuff films, fake AI snuff films. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that could cross over and take into effect. So it's a dangerous game. It's a super dangerous game.
Yeah, for sure. What's crazy is like they just put out that Meta is testing out their AI capabilities by adding like fake AI pages to Instagram and Facebook.
What?
And like they're yeah, bro. It's goofy shit happening. They're saying
what
like
type of
they're
fucking bullshit?
They're saying that the AI pages will be able to fully release posts, and do all kind of interact with comment sections and all that. They're trying to test out the full capabilities of this AI shit.
So you telling me if I like see a nice comment, I start talking to the person, I could be talking to a robot. I'll be thinking like, but the AI could be giving me play.
Right, AI. You might DM a baddie, and all of a sudden she a robot. You know what I'm saying? She a robot.
So like
somewhere.
when I say like meet up, so like let's link up. How does that work with the robot? Like with the AI, like how that shit about to work, right? You know what? I'm getting too deep into it.
Who knows,
Yo,
man? Who knows?
I'm getting Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit right there, bro.
Yeah,
That's some fucking.
Just know, like.
So basically, the algorithm is adding more layers to itself. Now it's deciding it's gonna make even more trolls, and now we're not even gonna know if the trolls are real or AI because they've watched. Look at all this time that Twitter has been up, all social media, right? Now, in terms of emotional stuff, right? Like things that can spark conversation, it already knows what stuff to say.
They got a template.
You guys have been peeping like some of this animated, well, AI generated content on your social feeds, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and that's like a prerequisite to all this, because it's like most of that stuff has been they're saying like most of that stuff is the AI pages making that stuff. So
gotcha.
Wait,
we'll
what?
see, man. We'll see what kind of content. Yeah, man. They're saying hold on, I just had it right here. They're saying with their new tools, this is coming from Culture Crave on Twitter. With their new tools, users will be able to create these AI profiles. 100,000 plus have already been created, but creators have kept most of them private. Meta's rules states that AI generated content should be labeled on its platforms. So, most of the stuff will be labeled as AI, but you never know, man. You just never know.
Like a rule that's going into effect, or that's
a rule
that's already in effect?
That's what I'm saying. You can't. I don't think you can trust creators of this AI stuff to always keep that rule in mind.
100%. 100%.
Somebody out there is gonna have a profile where they don't have the AI. This is AI generated on
right. I mean,
there.
obviously, even to the certain aspect, big search engines can do so, right? Because they're the ones that are introduced. Like, think about it from like Google AI, with Gemini, things of that nature, right? They can be the ones that can do that and not put any watermark on it, right? Where say like this is, you get what I'm saying? Maybe by law, if there's class action lawsuits that take place when people figure it out, you get what I'm saying? But I think for the most part, in the beginning phases of it, you won't see that. I have been seeing like, those videos where they're mocking a lot of celebrities and things like that that's AI generated. I have seen the watermark where it says this is AI, or like man versus like there won't. Okay, you know what those profiles will be like? Our example, it would be like something like the man versus the machine, and that will be the person's at the Twitter. Like, you get what I'm saying? The person's Twitter handle will be like something like that. That's an AI bot. They're making anything like in reference to AI, robots, robotics, things like that will be most of the time. If you see like a meme or a picture or a video, it will be something along those lines. So I think that's the way I guess you would be able to identify what's an AI, generated profile, if that makes sense.
Right.
No, that's nasty work, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's getting weird out there. It's getting weird, man. But we move.
Right.
Saying we gonna keep moving.
We move.
Yeah. But yeah, that's context. I know Easy said he has Mufasa, or not Mufasa. He has Sonic. What did you say you had?
Same thing. Sonic.
Okay, you got Sonic. Okay.
Yeah. Even though I'm actually interested, and I actually might go watch it. I might, because that's fire. But I think also too, people, especially with kids too, they enjoy a lot of colors. And I think with Sonic, with the bright colors, the action pack, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think, and especially for adults, it also, keeps their mind like, oh shit, oh, that's cool, that's stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be able to still generate more than Mufasa. I think it's dope that storyline is getting told. But I think it's too far removed. I think they should have done it a while ago. I think it's too far removed. And I think it doesn't have the same draw. Obviously, a lot of people do it for nostalgia, but I think it's just time has passed too much. Compared to Sonic, that's in terms of the animation style, that animation style is still fresh. And like I said, it's vibrant. So it's going to attract people just generally. It's kind of like the neon lights effect, in Japan and like, what I mean? Like in a lot of metropolitan cities, it just draws you in.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, me personally, I got Sonic. Because I growing up, I played the hell out of the Sonic games. You know what I'm saying? I had Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all putting in work against Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, and, you see the thing about those games, Dezo? That shit was moving way too quick for me. I felt like I didn't have no control of that motherfucker. I was like, yo, I'm tired of that shit right there. I don't know. I don't like that shit right there, boy. Like, I don't feel like Leo, when I feel like I don't got control of the whip, I don't want that bitch right there, bro. Nah, I don't want to jump in this motherfucker, bro. What the fuck? I can't even catch these rings, my nigga. What the fuck going on?
Like Mario was like that a little bit too, like where it's like, yo, you don't really got the whip going on. Like this is definitely, I mean, it was the introduction to the algorithm. Introduction to the algorithm, bro. If you do this, this is gonna happen. If you do that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of insane.
The thing is with Mario, like I played Sonic more because I ain't really rock with Mario. You know what I'm saying? Mario whole story was whack. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a plumber. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck want to be a plumber?
Niggas didn't fuck with Mario. What the fuck?
What? He's a plumber. He's a plumber trying to save some princess who.
First off, ain't no way when you was a young nigga you knew this nigga was a plumber, bro. Ain't no way, nigga. You just thought this nigga's a regular nigga, bro. Don't do
what
that.
What you mean? Now. That's what he was,
nigga. First off, when these games was coming out back then, I didn't know there was a whole backstory there. You were just playing the fucking game, bro. Ain't no way you knew a backstory into Mario, bro. You just know this nigga had to save this bitch, and it was a big ass dinosaur you had to fight.
Well, the thing is, when I was growing, when I was growing up, there was more information about Mario than it probably was back in the day. Like when I was growing up and I was playing Mario, everybody knew he was a plumber. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was. Like,
That
that's just
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. All right. I'm gonna be completely honest right now. That is new information to me right the fuck now.
didn't know he was a plumber.
Yo, that's mad. Yo, finding out that Mario's a plumber in 2025 is hilarious. That's hilarious. That's mad funny. That's mad. He had a whole wrench in the game too. He had a wrench in the game too. I'm crying. No way. That's mad.
Nah, easy. There ain't no way. Just
Yo,
What you think
nigga's
Luigi
a
was doing
plumber.
too, bro?
Yo, what
That's
the yo?
That's
So he a
funny,
plumber
yeah.
too, nigga.
You thought there was Ghostbusters, bro? Like you thought there was like Ghostbusters? What you thought they
No,
was doing?
nigga, I'm just thinking
Yeah,
these
Luigi.
niggas like some regular niggas.
Yeah,
Yo, at the
bro.
most, bro, Italian brothers, bro. Nigga, pizza makers, nigga, at the most, nigga. At the most. I didn't
Oh,
go that
that's
deep
racist
with
as
it.
hell.
Yo,
Bro, I
pizza
didn't
makers at the
That's
most is
funny, bro.
hilarious.
bro, I didn't go that deep with it, bro. Bro. Why would a plumber be at a
I
castle?
think
Saving a
that's what I'm
princess?
saying.
The fuck going
That's
on,
what I'm
nigga?
saying.
That
Yeah,
don't even make sense,
you're
nigga.
right. You're right. You're right.
The
That's
fuck
exactly
do
what
you
I'm saying.
yo, how do you end up from fucking fixing a toilet to ending up fighting a dinosaur in a castle, nigga, with fire? No, nigga, I'm not going that far with it, my nigga. No, nah, bro. You ain't gonna
Wasn't
throw
the
that on
fact
my
that
jacket,
he went down? Okay, wasn't it the fact that he went down? I guess because think about it, right? Wasn't it like he goes down the plumber hole and they go do right? And no, I'm bugging. That's basically him going in the toilet. I'm a bugging.
Yeah, that's
I think
the
that's how he
crazy thing
ended up in
is
that.
that's how it was in the animated movie that they. That's how it was in the animated movie that they released like a year or two ago, where he was fixing some pipes, and then one of the pipes was like a green pipe, and he went through that shit, and it came out the other side in a fucking magical world, bro. Like that's how.
Shit.
Right. And then he realized, okay, I gotta save this. Yeah, that's why it didn't make sense. I'm like, yo, this is not real life. Like he went into a different world, and then that's when he just went. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Wow.
So he went through the equivalent of Narnia. Instead of jumping in the closet, he went through the toilet. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I just never really rocked with Mario growing up because it's like, bro, I'm tired of saving this same ass shorty. You know what I'm saying? From everything in the world, you know.
It was also tough too because they tried to introduce a lot of characters and try to make it like it's a world. And even though it worked out for that racing game, just the concept of it like building up, and it couldn't end up like I would have thought it would have eventually been like a TV show, like an animated TV show. But I guess the storylines was never consistent enough because he was, I think back in the days he was beefing with Diddy Kong too. Like that was his first op was Diddy Kong. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously, because I think it was. Oh, now it makes sense. With
the regular arcade version was Mario jumping through shit.
Was he racist?
Was he racist? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, if we doing this shit with the story shit, a plumber fighting a ape now because the ape decides to become King Kong and take a bitch and just run to the top of a building. Because that's what's basically happening. Because Mario has to come from the bottom of the floor, bottom of the level, jump up to the top, just to jump on Diddy Kong, just to fucking get the bitch. So that's what's going on right there. You tell me if that story makes sense right there. A plumber fighting an ape because the ape decided to take a white bitch.
Is Super Mario and King Kong related to each other? That's crazy. Holy smokes. Hey, we did the signs, y'all. We did the signs.
Crossover movie.
Yeah, things made a
mean crossover movie.
Nah, that was crazy. Hey, somebody connect the dot to that one. Somebody do the science on that one.
Let's end it off with some music news. You know what I'm saying? In the world of music, Joey Badass released his latest single called "The Ruler's Back," where he took some shots at Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? One of the quotes was "Too much West Coast dick licking, East Coast niggas till I die. It's clear who the heir apparent king of NY is. You know what I'm saying? That's Joey Badass on the rules back.
You know, I'm always curious
He also
about
said, fuck your murals. What's up?
you know, I'm always curious about why niggas from NY when they always rap, when they always try to like do some shit, they always gotta call themselves the king of NY. Why they can't just leave that alone for sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Like almost every New York rapper I heard always gotta say I'm the king of NY.
Bro,
I don't hear niggas saying they're the king of Atlanta, my nigga.
That title means something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hear niggas saying they're the king of Atlanta, my nigga.
It's too many.
Well, T.I. said he was the king of the South, which was crazy.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, Lil Baby said he was the king of Atlanta a couple times. Like, you king. Well, you feel like a king of the city or something. You know what I'm saying? He said that before. Future has come out and said, you know, he run the streets. You know what I'm saying? They don't say that the king of Atlanta, or Future has never said he's the king of Atlanta, but he's he's saying it in his own little way, like he run the streets, or he feeding the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like they do it in their own little way.
I give it that.
But yeah, that King of New York shit is serious, man. Like it's been a lot of people who have claimed that, who have been like legends in the game. So,
well, I mean, on top of that too, like I guess it's just it's a normal thing to like kind of like, especially if you do come from New York. It's really a shot at New York. It's not really like you get what I'm saying? Is it's a shot at New York to say who in New York is gonna say I'm not. You get what I'm saying? So it's not really for the, like, you get what I'm saying? Like it's not like a nationwide declaration. It's really a shot at New York artists to say who gonna tell me I'm not. Tell me something else. So I mean, shout out to Joey, man. That felt like unique rapping. Shout out to Unique from Power, man, doing his thing, man. Obviously, after putting hands on his, which is unfortunate, after putting hands on his homie and shit, he felt inspired to try to put hands. He wants to put hands and feet on Kenny. Joey, man, and salute to Joey, man. Doing his thing since 1999. The album, I mean the mixtape, that turned into eventually the album and shit. Shout out to Pro Era. Actually, I knew a couple of homies from Pro Era and shit like that. They're from the town and shit. So, and Joey could rap. Son, he's nice, like nice. And on top of that, being from the area of Brooklyn that he's from, and growing up, that Pro Era, like siphon and battling and sharpening your sword and like talking greasy and stuff like that. Like he comes from that. So it's as authentic as it can be with someone that actually enjoys that, on top of being influenced by Wu-Tang, right? In that lyrical swordsmanship, right? So I like the little subliminals. Now, if he's smart, he should have a follow-up. There should be a follow-up if you're gonna take that shot. Don't go back into this little pocket.
Yeah,
with
should
have
something great on the show.
Yes. Yeah. Don't wait because I think what's gonna end up happening is if he lets it go in passing, or he does like another like little subliminal throwing, what's gonna happen is that Kendrick Lamar is gonna put out a song randomly, and it's gonna be either a bop or like a very introspective song that's talking about something broad, but the whole time he's just filleting him, just cooking Joy, like just like it's gonna be like woven within this. You get what I'm saying? Like not very, not overbearing, not thing. And then like time is gonna pass, and then you're just gonna kind of like realize like, oh, he kind of faded Joey like a while ago because Joey didn't have great responses. So if Joey is smart, if you're gonna take that shot, now turn it up. AMG mode. The next joint should be very direct. Very direct.
In my opinion, I don't think Kendrick, like, in my opinion, hip hop has always been a sport. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop has always been a like it's a contact sport. You know what I'm saying? It's a if you scared to you're scared to, get
engaged.
then yeah, you just not built for the sport of hip hop. Which is fine because some people just are casuals and just make good music. But if you want to engage in the sport, then this is part of it. In my opinion, I don't think Kendrick Lamar is going to even like respond. If he does, it'll be like a random throwaway bar in a song.
Right.
I don't think it's going to be
On
a
some,
full on
on a
this
pop song, like on some funny, like you know what I mean, like on some funny, like he'll like do it
on
on
a
like
pop
a
song.
scissor, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like on a scissor song. Like, wait, what? Why are you cleaning up Joey on a scissor song, bro? On a scissor
Yo,
feature.
cleaning up Joey on a scissor song is crazy.
He would do something diabolical like that, bro.
Yo, getting on a track with scissors back
Because
again would be
no
even
offense to
more
Joey
crazy.
Badass. Yeah, but no offense to Joey Badass, I just don't think like him and like Kendrick and Drake had real beef. So like Kendrick felt like he, like yeah, I'm finna just go at this dude and murder him.
That's fair.
Like him and I don't think he has any ill will towards Joey Badass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has any anything against him. So I don't see this being a full on like.
Yeah, it'll be more of like a joking, roasting.
I mean, I can't even say like that shot that Joey threw was like directly at Kendrick because all he says like too much West Coast dick licking. Like honestly, if you're a New York nigga, if you're an East Coast nigga, you're not disagreeing. Why the fuck everybody on the West Coast dick right now? Hold it down, my nigga. All right, he made some nice shit. All right, hold it down.
But we know who he talking about. We know who he talking about though. Like, there's only one West Coast nigga that got like really, like.
No, I would say as a whole, I'm not gonna
talk
like as a whole, there has been an emphasis and a resurgence on the West Coast hip hop scene because like La Russell, Siete, Seven, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like they've been
Tyler the Creator dropped a project last. Yeah,
for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like so, there has been, and to be fair, people in terms of like music critics and things like that, they have been emphasizing. And to be fair, like they say, like meat munching, like there's a lot of meat munching going on for sure. But to be fair, they're putting out quality music. It's not like it's like unwarranted. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's not like it's just giving credit where credit is due. I don't look at it like it's like really meat munching. I just like, they're putting out projects. Y'all not putting out the same caliber of work right now. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all falling by the wayside. So now I will agree with this too.
Context and easy. I want to ask you, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who is the best rapper in New York right now, in y'all opinion?
You don't want to ask me.
Well, I think I know your answer.
I think that's too much of a broad question. I think there's too many little pockets. Depends on what you're looking for.
Well, let's just say if I'm in the mood to listen to somebody just give me straight bars, you know what I'm saying? Like who can I go to? Who the best at that in New York?
Lloyd Banks just put out some projects. So if you say Lloyd Banks, that's the weird thing because like a lot of these rappers are going like very okay. So Rock Marciano for sure.
But you heard his question right there though. Who putting out straight bars? Not this. Not a record that's gonna be catchy, a little catchy tune that you could dance to or whatever. Something that you could listen to and you gonna rap beside it because you feel the bars, nigga.
Right. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. I mean, obviously, the older heads, obviously for sure. Fab, Lloyd. I'm just trying to think of like younger new heads. That's like, maybe like Dave East. He'll give you bars.
When was the last project he put out?
Yeah, I know, but if you ask me you saying if I just want to listen to bars, are you?
Yeah.
But like, but intertwined in the question though is who is the best rapper in New York too. So like, while you answering that question, you have to like take into account like who is rapping currently right now to be in best rapper conversation. So like they could put out a project, yeah, but like, are they in this conversation right here? So like Dave East cool, but like nigga, it looked like you went too deep into the streets. You just doing features now type shit.
Right. Well, I'll say this. Damn, he's not even. It's tough because a lot of these artists, especially the New York artists, the reason why I'm saying that is that they're going into a lot of the pockets of making songs and less of the bars. Dezo. So it's not like it's the rappers that are like rapping, they are not getting. They're not on main. They're not mainstream. All the rappers that's like rap, like Chef and them is not. They rap, but I'll say Chef is, if you want to listen to bars, he'll give you bars. Let me not even front. Chef can rap. Sleepy, cool, probably like Envy Kane. Envy Kane will give you rap. I'm not gonna front. Envy Kane will give you bars. Neek Bucks give you bars, but he's really like a lot of melodies. He'll give you a lot of melodies too.
Notice how you just in the drill scene right now. That's where you're at right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of like of rappers and shit.
Ice
But
Spice?
but you see, no.
Ice Spice is crazy. What's wrong with this guy?
No.
Insane.
Yeah.
Shout
out to Ice Spice though. The fall of Ice Spice is crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, she's good. She's good. She's good. I mean, but we already knew. We already knew that was a industry plan. We knew that they seen it. Yo, you could do this. We're gonna get you writers. We're gonna get you this. We're gonna get you that. Cool. And then now what ended up happening is you got too attached to the lifestyle, and especially with the drugs, and you could clearly see like she got probably like some type of surgery, and then now she's mad small. But she probably was like that size before, but she didn't have access to money. You get what I'm saying? Like, here's what it is. What's funny is she probably didn't have access to the money that she has now. So she was eating mad like fatty food, things like that. That's gonna give her that shape and all that stuff. But now you smoking every day. You're touring. You're not eating the foods that you're supposed to eat. Your rate is gonna fluctuate, and you're gonna be mad small, bro. And you're getting like blazed out by everybody in the whole industry, bro. You're cooked. That woman's
polluted. Word, you giving it up like that? She giving it up like that? She giving it up like that?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean that weight loss
really. Not musically talented. She's not musically talented, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be relevant somehow. Bro.
Yeah, in my opinion, as far as active rappers, in my opinion, it's either between ASAP Rocky or Joey Badass for me. You know what I'm saying? That's from outside looking in perspective. Obviously, y'all live in New York, so y'all.
12 is better than him. ASAP 12 is better than him. Don Q. Let me. Damn. Now I started clicking to right. Don Q. If you want for bars, Don Q for sure. Obviously Jada. Let me see. Fab. Fab for sure. Jadakiss' son is not bad too. Kai Smith, he's tough. Kai Smith is tough.
Real quick.
And Kai Cash from the 90s.
Real quick, that's all. Put me on the big screen right here. Put me on the big screen.
All right. Here come easy.
Bro, when we have to talk about straight bars, you look at this man right here, bro. Even towards this day, you're still bumping this old shit like it's the new shit still. So we gonna throw this nigga right here, whether you like it or not. And you're lucky I didn't even throw the Lloyd Banks picture up here, though. But this is where I'm going with it. Lloyd Banks right here just dropped a project right here, and it's still hot to this day. Straight bars, no features, my nigga, at all. 17 songs, my nigga, 16. Nigga, straight bars. When it comes to New York rapping, you already know who the people is. It's still, yes, the old school is nice, but for some reason they haven't taken over. Same thing that's going on in the NBA is going on in the rap community right now. Yeah, I want to give the title to the Young Guns, but for some reason, y'all can't take over.
I mean, they're just not being pushed like they should out there, man. You know, the real niggas that's rapping is getting overshadowed by the young niggas that's trying to turn up. Right. And the same thing happened in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? With the drill scene. You know what I'm saying? The actual rappers that was like rapping was getting overshadowed by the drills, by the drill artists. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like once y'all get out of that little phase, it'll come some young rapper that's gonna come up.
Yeah, it's going back to that too. And I mean, look at it like this: the drill scene has like completely washed over a lot of the parts of the hip hop, and I think in terms of like underground rapping, like you said, going back to that regular style, and like you're gonna see, I think it's gonna go regional, where everybody's gonna go to that, because like that's what you're seeing now. Like everything is kind of like going in where everything's kind of getting regional, and it's getting popularized through social media. So like, you know, tripping and down south, and like, you know, the New Orleans joint, the Florida, that the dance joints that's regional is bringing light to the music, and then that also brings light to thing like, for example, Poison Ivy, Boozie's daughter. She has a showcase where she's showcasing real rap, and like, you know what I'm saying, like people that's doing stuff like that. I think that's what's gonna be where regional influencers are going to shed light and breakthrough artists. So, you know, the Castanets, they're doing it for certain, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. Until besides like the mainstream, like stream and stuff like that, but I think it's gonna be like YouTubers that's regionally and stuff like that, and regional ciphers and things like that. And I think that's what's gonna kind of bring everything back. I think Red Bull partnered with them. They had Raekwon, Method Man, and Freeway, Black Thought together. I think like that, when it was all rap and stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be stuff like that where small pockets is gonna be able to push that type of those bars again. Shout out to what's that group out of Philly, man? That's tough. With they did the cipher. Damn, what's their name? I forgot their name. It's a 4-man group with the two twins, and they got the kid with the Eric Jamal. I forgot their name, man. They're tough. They're super tough. I'll find out their name. Go ahead. That's what I'm looking for their name right now.
Okay. Just to wrap up the music segment, like I said earlier, Lil Baby came out with a project called Wham. It's out now. It's featuring Young Thug, Travis Scott, Future, Rilo, 21 Savage, Rod Wave, and Glorilla.
Oh, that shit came out?
Yeah, it's out right now. Yep, that came out last night. Everybody is pointing at the best track being this track with Young Thug and Future called "Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber." So, first off, I like that title. You know what I'm saying? So I think once
you said you don't like it or you do like it?
I like the title. I like that title. That's a fire title for a song. So I think you could you can do something really nice with that. I haven't listened to the project yet, but
yeah, I'm about to
I've heard
listen
mixed
to that
reviews
today.
about
That's
it.
fun. That's tough.
But you know, we'll see.
No, that's super tough. I'm actually looking forward to it. Yo, real quick.
Yeah, because Lil Baby had a run right now where he's going off, but you know, he's been a little stagnant recently. So hopefully this gets him back on track.
We'll see, because he's been missing. I just sent you I sent you a thing. I don't know there's if you could play it. This is the group I was telling you about. Coast Contra, Eric Jamal. He's dumb tough. Just want to give like a little sneak peek of how yeah. How eclectic like the style is, real rap, good bars.
Oh yeah, Coast Contra's fire. Yeah. I've heard it before.
Tough, super tough. Especially Eric Jamal, like he reminds me of like ODB and Busta, like together, like that type of energy. Reminds me of them. Yeah, so salute to Coast Contra.
Okay, where I'll see if I can pull this up. Easy, you got any thoughts about Lil Baby?
I'm gonna listen to this Wham fucking tape because I ain't gonna lie. What was the last project he dropped? What was the name of the shit? The nigga when he was on Rushmore or some shit. What was the name of that shit?
Damn. Hold on. Let me see real
I'm gonna
quick.
check it right now. I'm checking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that project was. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it like that one. But like
the last joint I heard from Little Baby was that joint with what was that? What was that joint called?
It's Only Me is the name of the his last
It's
album.
Only Me. It's Only Me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah, dog. I hope you do something with
Yeah, I
this
wasn't
right
feeling
here,
that
bro. Yeah, dog. Cause like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. And if it doesn't work out, I'll gracefully take the L, man. I'll gracefully take the L. But niggas was putting you in some high level conversations when you dropped your first tape, bro. When you was dropping in the beginning, niggas was
when he
putting you in
dropped
some high level conversations, bro.
when
High
he dropped
level.
when he dropped My Turn,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one that did it. Like that's the one that had him out of here. Like he
I'm
was
not gonna lie to you. Like that My Turn tape, and then like even some of the songs, like you have arguably probably one of the top 10 hood tapes out there all time, my nigga.
Too
This
hard. Yeah, no, he was wilding.
harder than ever.
yeah,
Yeah.
like this drop off is, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is otherworldly insane to me. So I hope you come back from this right here, cause niggas was putting you in convos with Wayne, my nigga. Wayne.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Wayne.
That's because he went on that feature run too, though. Like he had a crazy
Right.
feature run.
And then I mean,
Yeah, but he wasn't missing too, though. That was the point. He wasn't missing.
Yeah,
Now
he
you're
had
missing.
Because
he had a great.
you've been hugging up Mike Rubin too much, my boy.
Oh, okay.
Nasty work.
Oh, okay.
Nasty work. Bro.
Goddamn. Okay. You see, all right. Remember. He did an interview just now. He said he wasn't play like that. So you go ahead, Tex.
So tell him stop hugging you up like that, bro. Stop telling me why are you telling us that you don't play like that? Tell him you don't play like that, bro. Stop laughing and he every time he hug you, bro. Say stop. I don't play like that, bro. You over here smiling. Ha, I'm drunk.
Wait, Tex. Yeah, until that billionaire nigga say, yo, I play like this, nigga. I play like this. Yo, perfect example. We got a billionaire nigga in the fucking cell right now. He was telling niggas how he played.
Yeah, that's how he played. That's exactly how he look at him. Look at him. Nasty fucking work, bro. Nasty work.
All right, we gonna get out of here on this. On this, let me pull up this Coast Contra.
Deso is like a strobe light in the club right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jamal.
Yeah, it's flicking up and down. Yeah, I'm crying.
What happened?
Yo, Deso is flashing in and out, bro. You are fucking a strobe light in the club right now, bro. If I was trying to see a female, you're the thing that's fucking me up right now. Yo, stay one color. Please. Please. You are like, I'm blinking repeatedly with you. Like,
my camera.
It might be your camera. But it might be the service. StreamYard been bugging this.
I don't even see it on my.
Nah, you're not gonna see it, but we see it. StreamYard been bugging this whole time. We've been chopping up a little bit. We've been lagging a little bit. I know it's StreamYard. It's StreamYard.
Okay, well, let me play this and we can get up out of here, man. This is Eric Jamal on Never Freestyle.
I'm a story teller, so let me get right into it. This time I'm almost.
Oh, that shit choppy as hell, though.
Say what? Brown skin, it was his cutie. She threw a party at a crib.
What's going on here? Tex, what is this, bro? Tex, what is this, bro? I know you sent Deso this, bro. Tex, what is this, bro? I know you sent Deso this, bro. Tex, what is this, bro?
It's Deso, he's lagging. He's lagging.
No. I know Deso lagging, but what is this, bro? What is this, bro? Because I hear it, bro. I hear it,
lagging?
Bro. No, Deso, you lagging, but I hear the shit. So I know what's going on right here. Tex, what is this, bro? Tex, what is this bullshit, bro?
He's
What is this bullshit, bro? What is this bullshit, bro?
I thought he was going in.
What
He
the
was fucking
fuck
with
you
it.
mean he going in, my nigga? No way.
he's telling a story. No, that's not the punches. That's not the. I'm not. I'm talking about. He's dope storytelling. They got the two other brothers. Those are the punchers. They got two twins that's part of that group. They punch bars. I said he's the storyteller. He reminds me of Buster. I said he's nice. I was like he's the storyteller. But I was like the whole group. They got a Spanish cat. They got son right here, and they got two brothers. And those brothers are punch. They got a Cosmic Kev. I was trying to find a Cosmic Kev short, but I couldn't find a Cosmic Kev short. So I just showing like yo tap in like to be if you find him, if you see him, that's the person to recognize. It wasn't say he was the bar one. He wasn't the OD bar person. The two twins, they got two twins that spit bars.
I like the creativity of it though, man. He was
No. He's tough. He's tough. Easy. You gotta listen to it, bro. You gotta listen to it. You gotta listen. It's like he describes him going to a party and getting set up by a shorty and not realizing how he got set up by the shorty. The way he set up the bar, the punches.
Yeah.
He's tough. It's tough.
Shit, send in the group chat. I'll tap into it. Send in the group chat.
I did.
But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up for us, man. It's gonna wrap it up. Context easy, man. Let the people know, where they can find you and any last words for the people.
Go ahead, Tex. Go ahead.
Oh, you already know. Thank you for all the people that came in to tap in to the No Snooze Button Show. It's a morning show powered by the people for the people. Shout out to all of the people that took their time to tap in with us. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what's going on in your town, your city, your community, so that way we can get it back to you. You already know where to catch us at Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think 7 a.m. Pacific. Also tap into Ox's graveyard shift. He had one yesterday. Also tap into Ox and Pirates Great America show. Noticeable all the other shows that's on the channel. Definitely subscribe and we'll keep y'all updated on what's going on. Also, tap into FYF. Shout out to Lamont, man. Shout out to Lamont. He had me on his platform yesterday. I think it was Gilbert was going against some white guy and
some white guy named Scap. I think that was his name, Scap.
Yeah, Scap Bayless. That's his new name, Scap Bayless. He was going against Scap Bayless. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Top 5.
Yo, they was cooking for a minute, bro. That shit was for a hot minute. Boy.
Yeah. I pulled up super late. But we was able to chop it up about his son. We was able to chop it up about Ant. We was able to chop it about like the NBA guards, stuff like that. So salute to Lamont. And salute to Gil, man. Don't worry, man. Gil, we gotta talk. Gil. We gotta talk. Holla at me, my boy. All right, but other than that, y'all know where to find us. Shout out to some girls and the big girls too. Big girls, it's your time to shine because it is going to be cold.
Oh shit, that cold.
Yeah.
A fresh
that cold
plate
from pulling up, man. That cold from pulling up.
Pull
your front up next to me. You feel what I'm saying? Pull your front up next to me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Yo, it's your boy Never Who. Yo, listen. Quote that we leaving out of here with, yo. All the paper in the world won't buy you character, my nigga. Get that right.
That's a fire bar, bro. That's a bar.
We out of here, man. We back on Friday. Now let me fuck these dogs up real quick.
on that note, we out, man. Salute.
Hey, man, make sure y'all stay safe this weekend, man. Make sure y'all keep your head on a swivel, man. Hey, I promise you, I want to see all y'all back here on Monday, man. I promise you, I do.
Duck that taco, my nigga.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Stay safe, man. You never know what kind of crazy things can happen, man. Y'all saw what happened in New Orleans. So, just stay safe, man. We'll catch y'all Monday.